Do you know what today is?
No, why don't you tell me?
You don't know? Today is Earth Day. Earth Day. An Earth Day heist.
Much better than Earth Day.
Earth Day? Happy Earth Day, everyone. I'm Recyclops. Start a recycling program for Earth Day.
You recycle?
You recycle everything.
Best Earth Day ever. Holla.
Happy Earth Day.
How about some Earth Day entertainment?
Yeah, good morning. Happy Earth Day. It's Tuesday. This is Demetrius', I don't know if you guys know this, his favorite day of the year is Earth Day. He gets excited, he gets dressed up,
Yep.
he's got his leaf shirt on.
A lot of people think they're like, but they don't know it's Eartha Kitt Day.
Oh my God, this dude.
Meow.
Meow.
Tuesday. Kelly, why don't I hear you? Oh, I know. I screwed your microphone up. Shit. Hold on. Let me see what I got to do. Don't move, Kelly. Don't move. Don't move. Don't move.
It's a great song, though. A little bit of George Michael.
Hold on.
We were waiting.
Moves with no sense of urgency.
I know. Hold
Like
on.
you are.
Hang on.
You look like
Kelly's
you don't
fixed.
fight fires. You look like you have a stern talking to them.
Come here,
That is
fire.
how you move.
He said, young man.
young man. Kelly's fixed, I think, right, Kelly?
I am fixed.
Yeah. And then
Yay.
Stephen B. Hardy as well.
Yes, sir.
It's Earth Day, 2025. You guys know what Earth Day is, right? It's where we celebrate the Earths.
Mhm. By just throwing trash everywhere.
Oh, stop.
No.
Oh, no?
We
Oh.
pick up
Pick up
trash.
the
Pick it up. Pick it up. If you see it, pick it up. Would you pick up someone else's trash? If you see it, pick it up.
Every day.
It's everybody's. Really?
Yes.
Every day.
Why does that sound like a man? Why does it sound like when you talk about it, it's a man?
What do you
It's
mean?
like, you're like, every day I pick up somebody else's trash.
You know, man.
It is some
Do you really?
piece of shit, dude.
So what? On the street?
Like I'm always picking up the area.
Oh,
It's a mom thing, I think.
Oh, I don't think I've ever picked up
really?
random trash. I picked up my trash. I don't think I picked up random
Well,
trash.
When I owned a home before the state of Ohio told me I had to sell it,
Why would they do that? I've never.
I
heard
don't
of
know.
that.
Evidently, there was somebody else who claimed that they deserved half, which was weird because I was the only one on the mortgage. Anyway, but when I bought my house,
Uh-huh.
like when I was in the neighborhood,
Uh-huh.
dude, I was picking up trash because I had this sense of like this was my
Yeah.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
And I wanted my neighborhood to look nice. And so I would pick up garbage and all types of stuff.
I tell you something funny. So yesterday, so Colleen is her company is out cleaning up hotel rooms at Put in Bay, getting ready for the season. So she was at Put in Bay yesterday.
Getting the rooms ready for the black lights.
Right.
Great.
The only
We
time
want to
that-
be able to distinguish the new stains from the old stains. I don't want to be
No.
laying an 85 spooge. I want 2025 spooge.
No, you got to wipe away the old spooge before.
Yeah. It's like,
You don't want layers of
take
spooge.
your squeegee and your goggles and don't come out until the horror's dead.
Oh, my God.
Horror or whore? Which
The
one? do you-
horror.
Okay, all right.
I think it's both. Oh my
Both.
God.
Yeah, both.
Both. So she's out at Put in Bay, and she gets a frantic call from one of her properties. She cleans properties, so she says, "Oh my God, they had a they rented out the party room, and on Sunday for some party. I don't know if it was an Easter
That's
party
how
or
party
birthday
rooms
party,
work, ma'am.
and the strictly it says strictly on there. There is no confetti allowed." And they had cascarones at the party. You know what a cascaron is, right, Stephen?
Hell no. I was just nodding.
So a cascarone, you have to. It's a big Easter thing too. You have to. My family loves. We love cascarones, but what you do is you have to plan very early in the year. So like January, February, you start saving your eggshells. So when you're taking the eggs out, you just take a knife and you just pop the top off the egg. And then you make your scrambled eggs or whatever you're making, but you have to save the eggshells, and then you put them underwater, you rinse them out, and then once you have a conglomerate of eggshells, then you take confetti and you put confetti in the eggs, and then you put a little piece of construction paper over the little hole that you made, and so now they're cascarones. And what you do is you can decorate them or do whatever, and then you hit them on people's heads for parties, like you knock on their head and
Or you go to the Mexican grocery store and buy them.
You
That's
could
what
do that.
I do.
Could do that. Could do that.
And it's like $5. I don't know. Or
I know
less.
they're cheap. They're cheap.
Just
I don't even know how they make money off
That
of
is
it.
a lot of work for a prank.
I feel there should be some things that should be left strictly to that culture, right? Like I don't feel like as a white person you should be allowed to buy whatever the fuck you just said,
Yeah.
chicharrones or
Cascarones.
I would probably get jumped
Cascarones.
going in there asking to buy
Like
something.
yeah, like you guys have look. Hispanic people have given white people plenty of things that make a mess. The piñata,
That's true.
the walking taco.
Oh yeah.
Like
I thought that was to make it less
like
messy.
you guys have
Dude.
plenty of stuff. Leave that shit to them.
Dude, tacos and burritos in general. Like if you go to like if I get a nice burrito from one of the taco trucks, a nice big old burrito, dude. If I'm trying to eat in the car, you can't eat in the car. Like the shit is all over you.
No, it looks like you raped a head of lettuce.
Oh my
It
god.
is crazy. You are
He said it's not what it looks like.
no, yeah, your crotch is covered in shred. It looks
I
like
know.
you had forcible sex
Yes.
with a head of lettuce.
And
All
that-
right, then
that's-
it's exactly what it looks like.
So the burrito is the same issue, and a Whopper from Burger
Oh my-
King,
yeah.
same issue.
Man.
To make
Yeah.
chicken. Dude, there's no way I can identify in any car what sandwich you may have had
Yeah.
by the lettuce, by the amount of lettuce at the floor. Like that is clearly a Whopper, sir. And your daughter had a McChicken. I can't believe you
Yes.
stopped 2 times.
It's another one.
I
Man,
don't understand why they put lettuce on the McChicken. I feel like it
Because
just
they
takes
want
away.
you to know it's like glitter on a stripper.
Yeah.
Like you can't once you have a McChicken, it's over you and people can see it.
You come home with lettuce on your
She's
pants
like,
and your wife's
you
like,
are covered
"Oh my
in
God."
McChicken. How much money did you lose at the club?
see now I got another text that Big Mac's the same way. There's a lot of lettuce on the Big
Yeah.
Mac.
Yeah,
too. It's
I
another
agree.
one. It's another one. But anyway, so they had this Cascarone party, and so there's confetti everywhere, and the property manager said, "I need all the confetti out of the grass, out of the mulch, out of I mean confetti."
That's not even possible.
Confetti,
Like,
right?
Wow.
Right.
So
Sweep that dirt.
so Colleen says, I need you to get out to this property and start picking up confetti.
You
So,
just needed a blower.
dude,
Just
I was,
blow it.
but you can't. But they don't want it on. She doesn't want it on the property. She wants it picked up. She doesn't want it in, like, because it was. I mean, in the street and in the, but it got in the mulch and everywhere. So just confetti everywhere. So I
it
had to go
wasn't
pick up
inside. It was outside. Of the building?
outside, like in the flower beds and in the grass.
Well, at least
So
they
I
didn't do
had-
it inside.
I had to. Well, no, they did that too.
Oh.
They did that too. So we had to clean the whole area. I had to clean the whole area up and go out and pick up pieces of confetti.
With
In
your
the
chubby
wind-
little fingers.
Yes,
Oh my god.
in the wind that we had yesterday.
This is what happens when Trump deports all the other Mexicans.
I know.
We gotta send you out there to do it.
They gotta send the ones who are less motivated are now out here like, damn.
Dude, I couldn't find any Mexican to do it. I tried, man. I went to the taco truck. I had a burrito before I went. I'm like, anyone want to help? Hello? No, thank you. That sounds like a lot of work.
Oh my God.
I
What are you
hired somebody
doing?
to clean my own up yesterday.
So I was cleaning up after the Mexican family that had cascarones.
How funny is that?
How long did it take you?
8 hours.
Oh my
8
god.
hours, and they use like some of that confetti that had like a sheen to it to where like glistens in the sunlight.
So you couldn't walk away from
I
it.
couldn't walk away from it.
You
Man.
couldn't say, I got it all.
Man.
She's like, why is the yard glimmering?
Dude, it was insane. It was insane. But she's charging it back to them, so I don't know.
It's just funny how like people who like hire out services
Mhm.
will look at a project and they don't even consider like the ridiculousness of their request. Like go outside and pick up confetti from the grass and mulch. They don't go, wow, that seems pretty unreasonable. I don't think I should ask anybody to do that. It'll take care of itself over the course of time.
Yes, it will.
No, what they do is they don't even have a problem getting on the phone and saying the ridiculous thing that they
No.
just thought.
Mm.
I need you on your hands and knees to pick up stuff out the grass.
Yeah, dude, she was serious. And
How
I,
fancy is this place?
it's a brand new
I
apartment.
bet it's got a mobile home.
It's a brand new apartment complex.
I would
It's
have
a-
been like, move the mobile home from the shiny grass.
it looks like it's probably $1,500 a month. It's one of those $1,500
Wow.
$1,600 a month range apartments.
which is more than you would if you had a mortgage. So
Right.
contact me. More.
So I
I
was.
can save you money.
I was
honey.
out there, and I was out there in that wind, and the confetti's blowing everywhere, and I'm
Mm.
chasing it down.
Man,
I would have loved to got that on video. That might go
I think-
viral.
I think Connie did it on purpose.
This is what I love about, like, believing in God,
Mhm.
because when things like that happen, like, I just go, when confetti goes away, I'm like, God's will.
I know.
Like, he must not want me to catch that piece.
Well, I didn't understand. Like
that
like,
piece is due to do great things.
like you like you said, it's just. It seems like it's just an unreasonable request. I'm like you said, nature will take care of it, especially on that windy ass day.
Yeah.
Is eventually it's going to go away. She wanted it gone that day. She's like, I am not. This looks ridiculous.
That's just the company testing Colleen.
Mm.
Like, what will she do for
Right.
us?
And she did it. Well, I did it. I did it. So K2, welcome back.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
I'm good today.
Yeah.
I haven't been sleeping well. But
No, is it day by day?
Yeah. Although, like, I'm on an upturn right now. I should be good the rest of the week until I go back next week.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Yeah.
For those who don't know, K2's got what is it? I know it's cancer. I just forget what kind.
Rectal cancer.
Rectal cancer.
Yes.
All right.
Jesus, real good friend.
What?
I know, right?
I mean, I know.
I
It's
know
cancer.
you got something, see.
No.
It's
he's
I don't know.
fine.
I don't know if it's armpit.
He's
I don't know.
fine.
You got follicle cancer.
You
I don't
know
know. What the fuck?
It's the big C. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all
I
that
know.
matters.
See, that's yeah, because I haven't had a lot of dealings with it, so to me, it's just like it all falls into one category. So I didn't
Yeah,
know.
and each cancer has a different color, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I did not know that till
Yes.
I didn't know that
about
either.
a month
Didn't know
ago.
that.
I'm blue.
Yeah.
You're blue.
I'm blue.
What do the
Yeah,
colors mean?
The ribbons for
Oh.
like
Signify
support,
what
yeah.
kind of cancer you have,
Yeah.
because
Gotcha.
one of my girlfriends who is a survivor of cancer invited me to the walleye game, and it was a cancer game, and I just and she did not have breast cancer. I just expect all cancer to be pink. I don't know
Right.
why I do. I
Right.
just do.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I found out she was like, "No, mine is orange. Don't be coming in pink. You're wearing orange." And I'm like, okay.
I think because we're so beat over the head by the breast
Breast
cancer,
cancer,
it's,
yeah.
I just assumed cancer was pink. Yeah.
It's all pink.
Today is National Jelly Bean Day. Do you like? I know you guys.
Why?
Don't
Because
like,
they're half off now.
I know you don't like Peeps, but do we like jelly beans?
Jelly beans are
Starburst,
cool.
Starbursts have really like gotten the
Up.
jelly bean game
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
Why do you say that?
because they have.
They
Have you
up
had
their
them?
game. Yeah,
they
it's pretty
have
good.
the best jelly beans.
They make a Starburst
Yes.
makes a jelly bean.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's pretty good.
Have
Is
you-
it? Wow, look at all of you.
What
are
about that sentence was unclear? Starburst
I thought-
has a great
because
jelly
I
bean.
thought-
I'm glad to see nothing's changed here.
And you literally just looked at and went like this. Didn't know Starburst made a jelly. What?
Because
Starburst is a jelly bean game?
I thought you meant Starburst replaced jelly beans. Like that was the same thing. I'm like, I don't understand. Those aren't the same. Starburst. I thought
Do
you.
I need to write this down on paper?
Man,
Yes.
shut up,
All
dude.
right. Send it to you
What
in
about-
a paper text.
I don't know if they're really technically jelly beans, but did you guys ever do that Harry Potter thing where when one of them tastes like maybe like
Oh,
popcorn,
different.
the other
Yeah.
one tastes
Those are
like
jelly
feet,
beans. Yeah.
Yeah. We're
and you're
or-
surprised whichever one you
The
get.
ones from the movie.
some of them taste like poop, right?
Ugh.
Yeah,
Well,
I
yeah.
don't
One
know.
throw
Vomit.
up,
One
vomit.
of them
One
was
throws up.
vomit.
Well, you vomit.
I don't really know if you should be mixing Harry Potter with the resurrection of Christ.
I got some text in 419-345-3375. On Friday, we learned about cajon, and on Tuesday, we learned about cascarone. Man, we're on it.
Mhm.
And don't forget, you have to yell when you break them on the heads.
Mhm.
Because Carla, I don't know.
Do you know what's funny about racist texts? Is you can choose not to read them.
I did.
That is the best part.
Because there's some
It's like a filter for your mouth.
there's some texts that I read that I read very quickly. Like I don't even comprehend them until I put them out there. I'm hoping one of you guys will comprehend them, and then I'll get it. Like I just see, okay,
you can't
text
run
came
that
in.
risk with us.
I know, man. All right. Wow, a lot to do. Let's get into the news. The news. There's so much going on today. Charges have been refiled in the Kimani murder case. The suspect in the killing of teen Kimani Latig appeared in Lucas County Court again on Monday to have his charges refiled. Darnell Jones faces multiple felony counts, including murder, abduction, and assault. His bond was set at $4 million. A preliminary hearing is set for Thursday. Why do they have to refile the charges? I don't know what that means. Do you know, Demetrius? You don't know, do you?
No, I've
All right.
never been
Wasn't there two of them?
recharged with murder.
To what?
Wasn't there two guys?
No.
But yeah, what happened? Whatever happened to the fucking
the guy that
cousin?
they
or,
arrested? And,
yeah.
Well,
I haven't heard anything.
Maybe
yeah, maybe because they let him go. And they were
maybe
like,
he's a witness now.
Oh, he flipped on him. Maybe.
Flipped.
I don't
At
know.
least that's
They
my
should still
my
get the same
experience.
punishment.
calm down, Columbo.
Man indicted.
I prefer to be Olivia.
Man indicted for alleged attempted murder inside the Toledo restaurant. A man who was accused of attempting to shoot a person inside of a local restaurant was indicted on Monday. Matthew Exton, 42, is facing 1 count of attempted murder, 3 counts of assault. The shooting happened inside Sabira, a new restaurant on South Huron Street in downtown Toledo. Was thwarted by patrons of the establishment who took down Exton, according to the Toledo Police Department video. They booked him in he said at $1.2 million bail. He's an attorney with law offices in Sylvania and Traverse City. That's odd to have those two cities. He was attempting to murder the victim by walking into a restaurant with a loaded firearm and pointing at the victim, attempting to fire the weapon, but the safety was on. So, because it didn't discharge, and he tried to undo the safety, and by that time, they patrons and I think employees wrestled him to the ground and were able to get the gun out of his hand.
What was the lady's name? The one that he tried taking out?
I don't think it's ever said. I don't think it's ever said. I think Steve knows because Steve was there, but I don't know. He was served 2 alcoholic beverages while inside. It's unclear if those drinks were served at Sabira or Souk, the 2 restaurants.
Probably on
share.
accident. He said shots. And they just misunderstood. And then he got mad again.
Oh, man. Let's see. This is under a desk in a closet. If you can get into a room, secure room or closet, said the method. Who cares? I don't know what they're talking about. Perrysburg schools cut ties with 2 embattled staff members as crucial levy vote nears. The school board.
They think those 2 people are going to keep him from the levy.
The school board approved William Hitt's retirement and the non-renewal of Taylor Rogers' contract. Both have been accused of unprofessional conduct. So they let him retire. I mean, the problem is there aren't any, all these people that are doing shitty things at Perrysburg, like no one is facing, everyone's being allowed to retire and get their pensions and do all this other shit. Like no one is facing the wrath of fucking anyone. And that's what's pissing people off, is that that's not going on. Superintendent Tom Hotler said Hilt was not forced to retire, but made the decision on his own. See, this is the dude that followed the girl home
For the homework. Okay, let's not pump and be all outraged over that one. He's leaving.
He's leaving on his own, though.
But there's
He followed her home to get homework from her.
Yeah, but it was. But he's also got other things going on in his file that I've seen.
That is wild.
You've seen his file.
I've seen his file.
You have seen his file.
His personnel
Bro,
file. There's a lot.
Have you seen his personnel file?
There's a lot going on in that personnel file.
I bet there is.
I'm just imagining being chased home by a teacher trying to collect homework from you.
You want to talk about a dedicated teacher,
right?
Like,
You forgot to turn in your homework. Pull over.
Pull over.
My history teacher, Miss Geiger, would have been like, don't have any homework? Grab the F pen. Come here and write your F in our grade book. Here you go.
You had to write your own F?
Oh, hell yeah. Bro, there were days. All right, right after our junior presentation for honors history, if we didn't have, she would come dressed as the F fairy. In a pink tutu, pink leggings, the whole 9 yards, with a big ass pink pen with a shiny F on it.
Oh my god.
And she would make you come up to the front of the class and write your F in her grade book.
I mean, what kind of teacher is that?
The best teacher in the world.
I mean, you guys are like me. I would, would be an A ferry, not an F ferry. I
Oh.
mean,
You can do a lot with the
God.
F
I
fairy,
mean,
though.
I would make sure I never got an F though as a student.
Right?
Yeah,
That's
I
so
guess.
demoralizing.
But,
I know.
talk
Well,
about
you couldn't get that off in 2025. You try to show up as an F fairy and these
Nah.
these soft ass parents.
Oh my
triggering.
God, you're calling my child a failure. No, you
Didn't
made
they-
sure that happened.
no, you are
I'm
a
calling you
failure.
a failure.
Come over here and write an F on this book.
Yeah, here's my parenting grade book. Write your F in it, bitch.
I think
Come up to the front of the class.
Come on, tell all the children how you're no good at this.
How you F this child up. Tell all the teachers.
right. So anyway, the problem is, I mean, this levy is not gonna. The streets are saying this levy is not gonna pass.
Yeah, in the
And-
streets of Perrysburg.
Yeah,
This levy is not going to pass, G.
that's what. That's what the
Oh
street-
no, homie.
Best step correct,
love-
son.
I know. No way you getting these stacks out of my community.
Stacks. and I really can see. I really have this God-given ability that that the Eternal Father has bestowed on me. I could see both sides of an issue. Number
Oh
one,
my God, you are still fresh in Easter. He's like, the Eternal Father has blessed me. Oh, somebody's
Yes.
still got a little bit of Catholic Church on him from Sunday.
I
We all have gifts, D. We all have
yes,
gifts.
yes. So on one hand, I see that, dude, you're not cleaning up your house. You guys gotta. We're not voting this down. But on the other side, I can see we're destroying the school. Like we're destroying the reputation. We're destroying the school. Like we're destroying programs. We need to pass these levies to keep these schools going. But they're not going to pass because they won't clean up their house. So I see both sides.
Well, and not to mention that the taxes are insane
Mm-hmm.
in Perrysburg.
They
They
are.
really are. I mean, I was just talking to a bunch of friends, and they were really complaining about the parks levy because they're like, dude, we just got our taxes just inflated so much with,
Mhm.
and now that they want more, the parks are great, they're fine, and I feel so bad because we want to keep our parks are amazing. They're probably one of the best parks in the nation. But people are getting upset. They won't want to pay more taxes.
Are you talking about the Toledo, the park levy? you're talking
Yes,
about? Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh,
People are like insane. I've literally walked into 3 conversations where people were talking about it.
Yeah,
It's a hot button.
It is a hot button to where all the like elites.
Where are these conversations happening?
Yeah, I've
Who
never
is
Who
heard
is
of that.
breaking out in like
I know,
heated
right?
debates about the Metro Park?
That's why it's so
look,
crazy.
Look at Kelly. I mean,
Oh,
look at
no,
Kelly
man.
hangs around with.
Calm down, my
Well-
homie. You have clearly flipped your wig.
I mean,
Mm.
honestly, who do I hang around with? Realtors and homeowners. I mean,
Shit.
that's who I'm
Like,
hanging out with.
Man.
I know. Like, don't you want my life so spicy?
I
I have this was
No, but I see. But here's
great
the
conversation.
here's the thing. This is the levy, the park levy is the streets versus the elites because the streets are like, you know, our taxes are too high. Where the elites are pushing like we need to support our parks. We need to support our
I
parks.
don't know. The people I'm talking about are pretty. I mean, they have like $300,000 homes and up. They're tired of dishing out money.
Mm.
I mean,
Well,
that's what I'm hearing anyway.
Yeah, that's
That's on my street.
but they're the ones that can.
I come straight from the cul-de-sac where shit be real.
Right. I just got done talking to Karen. She's the head of HOA.
Straight out of travel baseball, and now they talking about levies.
Yeah, we met at Starbucks with our Uggs.
Got to say hi to Beverly. Hi to Matthew. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. And then I saw people talking about this yesterday because of the shit going on with the schools that Senate Bill 1 that the Republicans have passed in Ohio. University of Toledo is suspending a handful of programs. Multiple undergraduate programs are being suspended. They include a Bachelor of Arts in Africana Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Asian Studies, Bachelor of Arts in Data Analytics, Bachelor of Arts in Disability Studies, just all the, I don't know, is it under the DEI category, I guess?
Mhm.
Man, it's ridiculous. So a ton of programs are going away. I see like
I
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
just
6,
feel like now it's going to make
15.
people have to diversify their friend group.
What do you mean?
Like if you can't take a class on Asian studies, you got to get yourself an
Asian friend before you didn't
And
have
then
to.
you can study
Yeah,
them.
Yeah.
Get yourself a black friend, and now you are now taking African American studies.
I'm gonna tell you my my Jamie Farr story that I just learned. So I was watching the Golden Girls documentary over the weekend.
Interesting.
And you know did you know that every part of the country has different ethnicities that have moved into that
Their neighborhoods?
Like for instance, in Wisconsin, it was the Hmongs, where we lived
Olivia?
in Appleton. No,
Yeah.
not Mun.
Oh, sorry.
The
Yeah. I'm
Hmongs.
like, we all know about the Hmongs.
I think it's a version of Vietnam, the
Yeah.
Hmongs. So Hmongs have and they kind of all congregate in one area. So it was like Appleton, Wisconsin was a big Hmong community. Well, around here it's a big Lebanese community. But you know, I didn't realize the impact that Jamie Farr had, because outside of the area, like I'd never heard of I didn't know what Lebanese was until I moved to this area.
Yeah,
and
you
now
thought they were women that slept with women.
right? Well,
You were like, wow, how long have you been Lebanese?
so
He said, I'm a bit of a Lebanese
what?
myself.
Yeah, you know, I'm a Lebanese trapped in a Marin's body. Mm.
so the Golden Girls are talking about that, and they're like, Rose, but you know, are you guys Lebanese? You guys sleep in the same bed? Is she Lebanese? And they're like, no, that's Jamie Farr. You mean lesbian?
Oh my God.
You mean lesbian?
He said the punchline twice.
Nice try.
My point
Good
is,
story,
my
man.
point is a lot of.
Hey, wow.
I just drove here 20 minutes.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I'm
Right?
Somebody owes me 3 minutes of my life back for that, right? That I'm not the only one who feels that way,
You
right?
know what? You have come better prepared for me today.
No,
Say the punchline again,
yeah, please. It makes it so much better. Do it again. Maybe that's why we didn't laugh.
Use your
You
best
mean
smoker
The power of
voice.
three.
You mean Lebanese?
And look, he's so happy
And
with
then
himself.
and he messed it up because it's supposed to be lesbian.
no, Rose, not Lebanese. It's lesbian.
Oh my God.
Fourth time is what did it. That is what. Holy shit.
But it was a Toledo tie that no one else would understand. But it was a joke, basically just for us, because a lot of people didn't know what Lebanon. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Lord
great.
have
So
mercy.
You're
you-
only going to find this here.
So university.
Why do I feel like
where's
you're
Mojo?
an
Where's
arch
Mojo when
villain?
you need him?
Jesus
Where's Mojo?
Christ.
Speaking of which, did you? I listened to. I have to give an apology to Megan Mick, who she resigned from the Mojo show yesterday. Toledo's own Megan Mick and Detroit's own Mojo in the Morning. So she resigned from the show, and Demetrius and I speculated that she was being downsized. What do they call? They call it something, but reduction in force or whatever.
Fired.
She was riffed. She was fired. And so I listened to the segment. Someone sent it to me. I listened to it. I mean, it's legit. I think she's quit. I think it sounded to me, just from what, just from the inside of the industry or whatever. I mean, they hit her hard, like as far as she gets criticized a lot. I mean, Demetrius. I mean, and they don't criticize men the way they criticize women on shows. They don't. And just Trish used to get. I mean, every female gets criticized, not like a male doesn't get criticized that way.
Like criticize, like
on social media. On social media.
Oh, okay.
What did you mean? Oh, you thought I meant on
I
the
thought
show?
You were talking about on the show.
No, in social media, like from people outside will criticize the women hard, and I know she got it hard, as you know, Demetrius. I mean, she got hard, and she's the type of person, from what I gather, that takes that shit to heart.
Yeah,
Dude,
she does. She brings that shit home with her.
Yeah,
and that's,
she
I mean,
absolutely
she's been doing it for so long.
Since she was 18.
What
she's 32 now.
has happened that has been more than she's ever heard before?
They asked that question, and
because that to me it's just weird. It's if she's been taking this since she's been 18. How old is she? In her late 30s?
She's
Okay, early
14 years. She did it for 6 years with Demetrius.
What
and
did
then 8
they
years
say
with
to that
Mojo.
woman?
If she dealt with 6 years of Demetrius, then
I
I mean,
mean-
really, what happened now?
I feel I feel like I failed her.
You didn't
I did not
prepare her.
prepare her for the
Well,
world that she
It
was
didn't
about
make
to
her
face.
tough enough.
Like,
Although-
damn it, I should have been quicker with letting her snatch that pebble from my hand.
Although the Demetrius did say that there were many times he had to get called to the office because he would make her cry on the show.
Yeah.
So I don't know why, but it's just a culmination because they asked that exact question. First of all, I didn't realize how boring that show is. Jesus, I had listened to 30 minutes of it because the whole thing was 30 minutes, but it's just a culmination of all of it. And I think she says she's doing therapy now and she's trying to be better for herself, and then the toxicity of being a public figure has gotten too much.
I could see that.
Did
for her.
she say what she's doing?
She's taking a desk job in Toledo, moving back to Toledo and taking a desk job.
Wow, I just
people-
don't think
people
that
are like-
this is.
People
yeah.
are like, well, it's funny because Mojo said, dude, you can change your mind right now. Like they tried to talk her out of it. Like they wanted to keep her.
So interesting enough, about 6 to 8 months ago, she wasn't on the news, but she was sharing the story with us on her news. It was her voice, and I was wondering maybe I thought that was odd. It was like Channel 11. She was not the one. You didn't see her face. She just narrated the story.
Huh. Yeah. So anyway, she's leaving the show in 2 weeks. She's leaving radio completely.
Well, that's it, K2. Our jobs are gone because Andrew's going to be trying to
Oh
get
yeah.
her
Oh,
be
yeah. She's
on
gonna
the
be on here
show.
immediately.
And
Demetrius
we're going to be
said-
fired.
Demetrius said-
although we could make no money.
Demetrius said he wouldn't work with her. Right? She would.
You guys are safe.
You guys are safe
For now.
So who was she on the Kiss show with 13 years ago? My memory needs refreshed. Who was she?
It was
Who
when
was it back then?
when it started. It was me, Sid Kelly, Haggerty, and Megan, and Bacon.
Bacon.
Bacon. Yeah. Ooh, no, it was with Bacon.
I thought Bacon left before.
And then when Bacon found out he wasn't going to get the
That's
gig,
what it was.
he left.
Well, because he
And
wanted
then it
my
was-
job.
Yeah, and then it was Sid, and then when
Eric
everybody
Chase.
found out that he liked other people's prescription medicine, he had to go, and then it was Chase,
Yeah.
and so that was always the iteration of the show.
Yeah. And so I don't know. Anyway, they wanted to keep her. She's going to do a desk job in Toledo. I think she said Mojo said that she was always coming back. She was coming back almost daily to Toledo, so that she really didn't.
Her dad
she-
lives here.
Yeah, her whole family, all her friends, because she lived here her whole life. So
It's an hour drive.
yeah, she said 45. She said studio to from house to studio down here is only 45 minutes,
Yeah.
which surprised me. But she said so it's like almost like a suburb. She said she called Toledo a suburb of Detroit. I'm like, we don't think anything like Detroit. I don't think. I mean, we don't know anything about Detroit. We don't follow their news. We don't. I mean, maybe in
What do you? Did you?
What do you-
Are,
what
do
do
you
you-
have?
what do you
did
mean
you
about
sit on
Steven?
a puppy? What the fuck?
Yeah, what do
is
you-
I'm
coming out of your mouth?
I think we kind of are like Detroit.
No, we're
in a lot of
not.
ways.
well,
How?
and here's why. How do you think?
How?
How do you
I think we took over some of the. Well, we didn't take it over, but I think we adopted some of the culture,
What culture?
Yeah.
like mainly hip hop. A lot. That's
Do you think that came from Detroit?
Well, yeah. there's the
Detroit music
rappers.
came from Detroit.
Well,
yes.
Yeah,
What hip hop
Eminem.
did not come from?
No,
But I'm just
saying
saying-
the music
He's
from
saying
Detroit.
Detroit
We
hip-hop.
kind of took it over, especially during COVID. Like that was just, it was a lot of that
But,
that I
but,
saw in the
but
clubs.
here's what I would say.
I'm not saying it's everywhere. I'm just
In the
saying like,
clubs.
we have
In the
taken
clubs.
it over.
clubs.
In the
In
club.
the clubs, yes,
Yeah.
that's right.
No, but
yes.
here's the
All
thing.
those
But
clubs.
there are people who
Yes,
go
the
to those
club
clubs who
sandwich,
live
the-
that life.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything like, for instance, if I go talk to somebody about Detroit, they only know touristy stuff. Like if you're a suburb of somewhere, like if I'm in Perrysburg, which is a suburb of Toledo, you know the going ons in Toledo. We don't know the going ons in
Yeah,
Detroit. That's what I
true.
consider a suburb.
Yeah,
I have to agree.
somebody.
Although
was like,
I love Detroit. I mean,
Yeah.
there's so many great things in
Right,
Detroit,
right.
and I don't know why in my mind it's not 45 minutes away. You know, I always think it's. I mean,
well, the studio for
farther.
her is 45 minutes away.
Yeah, because it's in
Right,
downtown
'cause
Detroit
It's
now.
not. Is it? They
They
moved
moved it. They moved it from Southfield. Yeah,
Downtown
'Cause when I
Detroit's
worked there-
pretty awesome too.
because when I worked there, it was in Southfield,
Mhm.
but I only worked weekends there. So anyway, so she's leaving. It's on her own accord. We apologize because we speculated that she was getting pushed out, and she I say definitely
Well,
is not.
She did kind of get pushed out.
What do you mean?
Just not by the people
Yeah,
we
just
thought.
not by the people we.
Oh
thought.
yeah, right, right.
It's kinda
God, people
sad,
are mean.
man.
I know people are mean. Like she said, the job's not fun for her anymore. Like she
Just
hasn't been
tell
fun
all
for a
those
while.
haters to shut up.
Yeah, but I mean,
But see, she's from a generation that lives her life on social media.
mhm,
Like
Oh.
she checks it, and it affects her deeply. And I get it.
yeah,
You know, it's the risk you take when you come out here and you do this kind of job.
Yeah.
Is like you put yourself out there. You don't also just put yourself out there just for the good.
mhm.
You put yourself out there for the bad as well. And
Mhm.
especially with the way the temperature of the country has been moving, people are meaner.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
oh 100% people are meaner.
I think
for
we've gotten
sure.
meaner since COVID, honestly.
Someone said biggest influence Detroit had was the electrifying mojo on WJLB back in the day. That was a different mojo. I don't know. He was the guy. I think he was the voice of the Pistons too. I think. Anyway,
The Mojo guy?
yeah, not the one
Not
from
this
this one.
Oh.
No, this one
Yeah,
doesn't
this
have
one.
no person.
Yeah.
This
You
was not
wanna
doing
talk
personality.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking
He'd
boring,
take
bro.
the basketball straight back to the 50s.
See that?
Oh my
see that?
God.
See that
Oh,
show?
nice shot in the beach basket.
See that show to me is like it's all so fake. Like they do the second, they went right from her into Second Date Update, which is fake, and they do the phone scans, which is fake, and the Warren Roses is fake. It's all fake. Like I would hate to do, like I would lose my mind doing that much fake shit on a show. It just would drive me crazy. I can't.
Well, that's one thing they cannot accuse us of is being fake. We are as real as they
Right.
get, people. As
Well, I mean-
real as they
I mean, if you're paying me Mojo money, I guess I could sit through it, but I'd figure it out. But I just
Mhm.
fucking hated it. Like the Jimmy Ham shit was real, and the shit the shit Spike did, it was all fake. Like Clear Channel or iHeart doesn't even let you do any phone. He won't even let you put someone on the air without them knowing they were on the air. It's not even like if you common sense wise, it doesn't even make sense. But anyway, Anthropology is coming to Levis Commons later this year. What did you say that was,
What?
Kelly?
We about to find some of them old bitches.
Oh my god,
You motherfucker.
it's
Wow.
a trendy shop.
It is not.
It's expensive.
Levis Commons, it has nothing but old people stores in it.
Oh my
It is
God.
nothing.
What's that?
Honestly,
What's
like
that?
what Levis Commons needs is all the stores that are in Fallen Timbers, like lids. They need all that hip stuff. The Buckle, Nike. You guys got fucking what? What do you guys have? Birkenstock, Dots.
What is the
What is that old person black and white store where everybody it's like Jesus Christ? What you got to be one of the two to get in?
What's the one of the
Oh my
what's the one on the corner that's like it's
Books a Million? Get the fuck out of here,
no the clothing one. Hey, Ann Taylor, is it Ann Taylor
Ann-
Loft?
right? And it's on the first floor. It don't even make sense.
I know.
Oh my God.
This ain't a
Oh my
loft.
God.
Where are the steps?
I am excited, although it is expensive, like Kelly said, but
Yeah.
it is like really great clothes and fun household items and stuff.
And
like that.
they announced a second one. A popular fashion retailer, J. Crew Factory, is now opening up later this year at Levis
Watch,
Commons.
is that all it is literally a factory for children to make J. Crew stuff.
We're doing it here in America now.
Doing it here in America.
Well, we don't want them to be sent out of the country.
Yeah.
We still need the clothes.
People
so.
love J. Crew. They won't pay
Tariffs and
25% tariffs.
Didn't they just change the job requirement for children? I mean, they can work at 14 overnight, correct?
Yeah, they can.
It's legal now.
Overnight, man. They don't
Work them young.
Sew me that
Um,
sequin dress, please.
Can't wait for my 12-year-old to be like, have you seen my honeydew melon prime?
Oh my
I
God.
gotta hit this third shift.
The Vatican announced yesterday that Pope Francis died of a stroke followed by heart failure. According to the press statement, his death was also influenced by a previous episode of acute respiratory failure, arterial hypertension, and type 2 diabetes. So what's next? His death begins a period called Nova Demialis.
You're such a good Catholic.
What was the movie
Man.
called? The Enclave or whatever? Or
the
Conclave?
conclave.
That's
That's
what's
what's
gonna
happening.
happen.
That thing,
That's what's gonna happen.
the viewing of that thing is going to skyrocket. But anyway,
Mhm.
we're going through a period of 9 days of honoring / mourning. Argentina, this Pope's home country, they announced a 7-day mourning period. His funeral will take place 4 to 6 days after his death. And then, and there you go. So again, what's next? How we getting a new Pope? The new Pope in the house. How we doing it? I'm about to tell you right now.
I hope it's like a battle, I
Battle
want to see
Royale.
A rap battle.
I want to see it like the WWE, like the top 5 Cardinals
Oh
get
my
into
God.
a ring, and then they put like the Pope hat on a rope with a ladder. We can have a ladder match, and then it's just like boom, boom. Oh, Cardinal Esteban has come up the top rope. Oh, he is never going to recover from that, my friend.
No
Why did he
pulling of the
become
ropes.
Spanish.
When did he become Pope? What year was that?
Remember the dude that retired? The first time ever.
Pope Benedict.
Pope Benedict's like, I'm done.
I'm out of here. I'm out.
Hold on. So the Pope rap battle. Hold on, I'm pulling that up right now.
Oh, Jesus, you just did it.
Should do an AI Pope battle.
What do you think he's doing?
Oh, really?
I-
Oh, man.
I mean, it is kind of funny, but
We'll see what
I
what
don't
AI
want the
comes up with.
AI.
All right, here is how the conclave works.
Shrouded in secrecy, the conclave begins 15 to 20 days following the death of a pontiff. Over the next 2 weeks, the 135 cardinals under the age of 80 eligible to vote for the next pope will descend on Vatican City. Pope Francis named 108 of the electors, shaping the global church in his image. 20 from countries that had never had a cardinal before.
This is a conclave where Pope Francis named 80% of the cardinals who will elect his successor, but they don't really know each other. And so name recognition will carry a lot in the days ahead.
In this centuries-old tradition, the cardinals are sealed inside the Sistine Chapel. After day 1, 4 rounds of secret ballots every day until one name receives a 2/3 majority. The list of likely contenders spans the globe, from Asia to Africa to the Holy Land to Europe and Canada.
The Cardinals really face 2 choices in this election. Do they want to continue on the path of reform that Francis initiated, of opening the church up to the modern world, or do they want a course correction to elect a pope that's perhaps more focused on discipline? Those are really the 2 choices.
As the voting continues, the cardinals burn the ballots, producing black smoke or eventually white smoke to announce a new pope.
Demetrius said that yesterday. He's like, are they going to continue? Because he was pretty radical. He did a lot of radical things. Are they going to continue that, or is the next guy going to pull it back? Pull that back. Here you go. Here's the Pope rap battle.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Yeah. I've read the scriptures, front to back, no page I've skipped. These robes are sacred, you're barely fit for the crypt. I walk with angels, your steps don't leave a trace. You're a sinner's echo, I'm divine grace. You preach holiness, but your words are hollow.
See, this is Cardinal versus Cardinal. This is the first one.
I'm spitting fire while your speech is wallow. I fast for truth, you feast on power. I claim that ring in the sacred tower. Who's it gonna be? The next to hold the key to St. Peter's gates where the faithful plead. Holy robes on fire where the beats collide. It's sacred destiny with no place to hide.
Here's the next one.
I once turned water into fine wine's disguise. You couldn't turn a heretic to apologize. I'm the book of wisdom, you're a blank page. This holy mic belongs to me, center stage. Your words are dusty like a tomb in despair, while my sermons breathe life like a heavenly prayer. The flock follows love, not pious pride. I'm the shepherd they choose, you're the sheep that hides.
Oh, shit! Oh, I'm the shepherd they choose. You're the sheep that hides. Damn.
Damn, that AI Cardinal roasted that other AI Cardinal real good.
I have an apology to make to you, D. I'm so sorry I
Dude,
started
that
this.
shit was fire.
Oh my god,
That was fire.
If you mean fire by it should be burned,
Yes.
yes, it was.
But if I had to vote, I vote for number 1. not
Cardinal number
2.
1.
Yeah.
It's Cardinal Shamuchi.
That's so
Cardinal
crazy.
Sabucci.
Someone said I tried to get 9 days off for grievance for the Pope's death, but my boss said no. But he always gives us the day after Super Bowl Sunday off. Sinner.
Well, you go in, see, you're presenting it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You presented it wrong. You got to go in. You got to go. I need 9 days. My father died.
Ooh. And they're not lying. You're not lying.
You're not lying. All right. Anyway, Harvard is suing the Trump administration over its threats to cut billions of dollars in funding. Harvard's attorneys say the government is trying to punish Harvard for protecting its constitutional rights.
Bro, you got the place that breeds attorneys.
I know.
Right.
Yeah, the wrong one. This is the wrong
Yeah,
fight.
This is like challenging Dave's running shoe shop to a race.
U.S. stocks tumbled yesterday, and the price of gold jumped to record this morning. But man, stocks are in trouble.
Yes, because it's the chairman of the Fed's fault.
Yeah. Detained Columbia student Mahmoud Khalid's wife, Dr. Noor Abalia, has announced the birth of their son. She noted the ICE denied his temporary release. This was a purposeful decision by ICE to make him and our son suffer, she said. The Department of Education will start involuntary repayment of federal student loans that are in default on May 5th. It has been announced the payments were paused roughly 5 years ago under the first Trump administration in response to the pandemic. We got to start paying up, bitches. You owe some you owe money for a student loan, and they're coming after it again. Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem's bag, including $3,000 in cash, was stolen from a D.C. restaurant on Sunday. Her job is security. Her purse was stolen.
Dude, she had her key card in there, her passwords, her usernames. Like, that is the most unsecure spot. Well, actually, there is no more secure spot than a woman's purse. You'll never find anything that you dig through in there.
It's true. In Stephen B. Hardy conspiracy theory news of the day, conspiracy theory nuts are now saying that the Blue Origin space flight with Katy Perry and Gayle King was faked.
I heard that. Yeah,
of course he did.
It makes sense.
Yeah, why weren't they wearing their
helmets?
Yeah, that was kind of a.
They had no helmets on.
Come on now. Like, does it matter?
I mean, you have to have great hair in space.
Does it matter?
I think it
You can't
does.
have
Why?
helmet head
So
in
you can
space.
breathe.
They pump oxygen
Into
in
the
the
cabin.
I still think it's.
I don't like it. I know
I
nothing
don't.
of science.
My conspiracy senses are tingling.
Every movie I've seen, they've taken a helmet off.
I'm just
I
saying.
don't believe it.
Yeah, a movie. Thank
Every-
you for proving my point.
It is.
Science fiction.
It
Yes.
is. See, I love how you didn't focus on the fiction part.
No. This is crazy. So twin sisters gave an eyewitness account of a carjacking after caused a deadly crash in Australia yesterday. The interview is all over social media because they're identical twins who speak in unison. This interview is Brigitte and Paula Powers. Check this out.
And one guy, he was up there with our mum. He went up there and he was coming back down towards us. And he goes, run, he's got a gun. And our heart started to pound. And I said, well, mum, where's mum? And poor mum was stuck up there. But apparently our brave mum, she goes, are you all right? Because he had all blood all over his face. And he goes,
It's not a thing.
I'll shoot you. She goes, hey, I'm here to help.
What? Like she was pretty. The sister was just like trying to follow the.
Yeah,
other
stop! She's the backup. She's the hype man in a rap group. She jumps in towards like the middle or the end of the sentence to make it sound like she's right. See?
Hold on.
Oh my God!
Hold on. We have our own identical twins in studio. Tell us, what do you guys think happened?
I'm terrible.
Well, see, what I assume happened is that this lady waits for somebody to talk, and then the other one just jumps right in, try to finish what she's saying.
We are in sync,
right?
So stupid. I got a text message.
I can't believe you fell for that bullshit. You're like, oh my God, she's a genius.
The whole world is falling for it.
It was like, hit her one time, Biggie MC.
419-345-3375. Someone said all I heard was Samantha Fox on Reverb.
Oh my God.
Someone said they went to lower Earth orbit. It was basically just a thrill ride. I better not hear one more fucking word about Hillary and emails. Bunch of hypocrites. Yeah, exactly. Friggin' Pete Hegseth telling his wife what was going on.
It's the only way she's ever gonna have sex with him is like he's got to remind her that he's
He's
powerful.
cool. He's important.
Yeah.
He's one of those dudes. He's one of those dudes.
He's
Like
a
at
bro.
the show, he's important. Yeah. Okay. So the Ice Bucket Challenge is back after 11 years. You guys know that?
Oh.
Yeah. Here's some students at University of South Carolina recharged the idea to raise awareness for mental health issues.
I'd like to nominate some people. Savannah, Craig, since you did it to me last time, Al Roker, and Carson.
Oh, are you ready to do this?
Well, let's just do the challenge.
In 3, 2, 1.
Is that right here? Yes.
On the set?
Right here. Phone's been working to do too much water. Here we go.
Jenna, you are a great
awesome.
Way to kick it off.
I accept your nomination.
I accept
There
it
you
as
go.
well.
So wasn't it for something else?
It was for ALS the first time, and now it's for mental health.
Yeah, I had to do it at the school. They nominated me, and they did it
Yeah.
at a freaking.
I think that was a wet. I think that was a wet T-shirt contest, ma'am. I don't think they may have thought they may have tricked you into thinking it was the ice bucket challenge.
It's a challenge, Mrs.
You're gonna have to put this shirt on.
Wait, what challenge you boys have for Mrs. Lance?
It's an ice bucket challenge.
Okay, how does it work?
She puts this shirt on that we got especially from Walmart. Again, she shows her support for mental health.
We're just also mentally ill here, Mrs. Lance.
By the way, I named my pants Mental Health.
Oh my God.
For mental health. Oh, Mrs. Lance. Mrs. Lance. How'd it go, by the way, Mrs. Lance?
It was cold.
It was really cold.
Yes, we could really tell.
Don't egg them on.
It was so cold.
I could shoot.
Let me just tell you, she was pointing at all the emergency exits.
Without her hands? How'd she do that?
Oh my God. Ridiculous.
Someone said it's cold outside. Keep your damn ice. I'm still aware, but I don't need that ice thrown on.
So
Oh, Kelly. They're so mean. They're so mean.
I think it's complimentary.
Kyle says, good morning. Chipotle is coming to Mexico. In its 30-year history, they've never opened a location in Mexico.
That's
but gonna
ballsy.
change that.
Yeah.
That is
Why would they do
ballsy.
That's like that would be like Pizza Hut opening a spot in Italy.
Yeah. Because we do better pizza.
Yeah, get out of here. What is this? This being pendejo? What is this? Pinche pendejo güeros think they can come down here and bring us burritos. We are the king.
You want to hit that punchline again?
Lesbian.
Lesbian.
Oh my God, we talking unison. Oh my
Lesbian.
We must be twins.
31% of us keep our old unused devices to collect dust somewhere. We have all our old stuff somewhere, like phones and old iPads and shit like that.
I found that I'm a bit of like an electronics hoarder.
Right?
Yeah. I don't even know why I have cords from the 90s.
Dude, I honestly believe hoarding is human nature.
Yeah.
I mean, after everything that I've seen, like we can't stand the idea that we don't have woolly mammoths anymore. So we need to get those back. Like, oh my God, we're hoarding extinct animals right now. What the fuck? We need the dodo. I'm tired of not having a dodo.
This lawn would be great with a dodo.
It would be. Just 13% of Americans feel confident about their finances. I'm in the 87%. So there you go. Only 46% of adults planning to travel this summer, mostly due to rising costs.
I'm not in that. I am in that percentage.
The fuck story of the day for you now today is. Let me find it. Here it is. A man in Arizona ripped a stranger's eye out in a random attack.
Wow.
And all the victim did was say,
I see that.
He said, how are you doing? So all he said was, how are you doing? And this dude ripped his freaking eye out.
Well, he wasn't having a good day. You shouldn't have asked.
He has been arrested and being held on a $500,000 bond after ripping the dude's eye out.
How you doing?
The fuck?
Did he use his bare hands or did he use a tool?
No, his bare hands.
Oh
He's
my
ripped his freaking
God.
eye out.
I mean, don't look at me.
Don't talk to him either. Jeez.
I know. God. And in sports, a woman has filed a $50 million rape and battery lawsuit against Shannon Sharp.
That is not sports related.
So he released some explicit text from her that supposedly proves she's lying. I don't know.
I wouldn't put it past. I mean, that happens to a lot of people.
Those texts, though, that she sent,
Uh-huh.
I mean,
What did it say?
It was something like, put a choke collar on me while you. I mean, they were pretty explicit.
And wasn't this the guy that like accidentally had his mic on while he's plowing some chick?
No, that's a different black guy.
No, that
was Shannon
That
Sharp.
was
Was it?
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah. He's like, I don't think he strikes
No,
me
no.
as the type
Oh,
that's
yeah,
got to
Shay
rape
Shay. Club
women,
Shay. It's
bro.
Club Shay Shay. Yeah. Okay, you're right.
It was Shannon.
Wait, but Shannon, does he work for ESPN?
Well, he's like on
Yeah.
the NFL.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Someone said I still have my brick Nokia phone in our junk drawer. Somehow it just keeps coming with me everywhere I go, everywhere I move. And dumbass of the day, some jerk cut down a bunch of trees in LA right before Earth Day. Used a chainsaw Friday night, cut a bunch of trees down for no reason. People on social media think it was some sort of anti Earth Day protest. And finally, in good news for today, an 83-year-old race car superfan finally gets his chance to get behind the wheel and fulfill a lifelong dream. The AARP's Wish of a Lifetime charity made it happen after her Pikes Peak International Raceway last month. Here's Bobby Oxford talking about the experience.
I'm holding the steering wheel, and my heart is beating so fast, and the adrenaline just starts at my feet and just goes up and into my arms and into my hands. What really attracted me to racing was my brother, his camaraderie with his friends. When they would race, the support, the affection of their friendship came right through. Couldn't believe I was driving a NASCAR race car on a bona fide track.
45 miles an hour with the left turn signal still on. It's just like regular life.
That is the good news. That is the news. Here's traffic and weather.
All right. From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm Stephen B.
Wait, where was it? K2 doing the traffic, isn't she?
Oh, I thought I was gonna get out of it.
Yeah, I was gonna do it. God. Now you have to. I'm sorry.
Oh, from the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on Andrews and Demetrius in the morning. Roadways are clear right now. I'm not seeing any delays in the area. Lots of construction work going on though. 'Tis the season. Give yourself a little extra time while you're out there. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
That was absolutely beautiful.
I know. So good to have you back.
Yeah, I'm sure the fans out there really appreciate that. All right, we're looking.
Why
at
does it sound like you're saying it facetiously?
No.
Like,
I'm not.
a condescending asshole.
Just the way she did it was just beautiful.
Okay,
They're
all right.
just used to me. I don't know. There's traffic going on, and just be careful out there. All right, Furniture Palace. Or wait, we're looking at the forecast. Here we go. It is 48 outside right now. We are expecting sunny skies throughout the day with a high of 68, and then we're gonna drop back down to 53 for the low tonight. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo, Reynolds Road, Maumee, Woodville Road, Northwood, Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I tell my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. Doesn't matter what you put it on, it is delicious on everything. Steak, chicken, doesn't matter, man. I had some of my mom's taco. Mom made Taco Monday yesterday. I put some State Line on the tacos. It was absolutely fantastic. It was fantastic, Mom. Thank you. If you want to get you some State Line sauce, you're going to be able to get it at Meijer here coming up soon in the first week of May. Look for it coming to Meijer stores. State Line sauce. Get sauced.
And while you guys are online, make sure you go to www.thestabbyNurse.com. Check out what the ladies at Holy Grail Wellness are doing. Right now, they're running 2 vitamin drip specials, $150 with add-ons for $20 each. What are those add-ons? They are high doses of vitamin C, zinc, B complex, and many more. IVs are good for metabolism boosting, hangovers, hair, skin, nails, and many other things. Just your overall wellness. If you're feeling a little under the weather, get you some vitamin C and feel better. That's right. Holy Grail Wellness is all about your overall health. Once again, text HELP 419-388-7760 or go to www.thestabbyNurse.com. Set up your consult and get that discount today at Holy Grail Wellness.
We've all heard about it, the Japanese head spot, and it is currently available at Skinology. This ultimate scalp facial will dissolve your stress as they lavish your scalp. They include a scalp analysis, a detox treatment, a deep conditioning treatment, a hair mask, and a scalp massage. Spoil yourself with a rejuvenating treatment that will leave you feeling refreshed and renewed. After all, your scalp deserves some pampering too. To book your appointment, go to skinologyfacebar.com.
Hey, I got to tell you, my friends over at Regan Insurance, they've been protecting families since 1967 for all your insurance needs. Doesn't matter what you need, Regan Insurance are the people to call. Personal auto, homeowners, business, commercial, umbrella policies, life insurance, annuities, recreational vehicles, farm owners, all of it at Regan Insurance. Give them a call today and do a free and no obligation insurance checkup to see if they can save you money or get you better coverage. Regan Insurance, REGANINS.com, ReganInts.com. It's Regan Insurance. Call now and save yourself some money.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Letts, the princess of property from Howard Hanna Realty. K2, the Baroness, is returned. And Stephen B. Hardy. It is time for Steve's Sleeves.
Just grab a handful of mud and sling it. It's Steve Sleaze on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Hey, girl, hey.
Girl, hey. Happy National Jelly Bean Day. Hey, K2's
Hey. National Jelly. What's your favorite jelly bean? What's your favorite kind?
Ooh, I've got I like them all. There's
Okay.
no one.
Yeah.
I mean, I like them all.
I don't think anyone's got a favorite
I
jelly.
do.
What is it?
I like the white ones because they're coconut. They taste like coconutty.
I like the cherry ones myself.
Cherry ones? Okay.
Cherry, yeah. The grape. Ooh, I like the grape.
Grape's good too.
Oh, man.
Okay, so we just named them all.
I guess I was
Just the
They're all
best
good.
ones. That's it.
Oh no, I disagree.
But on a 1 to 10, how much do you like? I don't think people like jelly beans, right? On a 1 to 10, what do you? I mean, jelly beans for me are like
Jelly Belly.
Man,
Jelly
In
Belly.
like
Jelly
moderation,
Belly.
right? Like a small handful. Like,
But how? Like, when's the last time you had jelly beans?
I don't have kids,
Sunday.
so it really doesn't
Sunday.
count. Like,
Oh, yeah, Sunday. Other than Easter, when's the last time you had jelly beans? Though, I mean, it's not something you'd pick up,
Yeah, it's not something I go out to buy.
right?
If I'm at like my grandma's, there's a bowl of jelly beans.
Don't they have like the jelly bean stores, like M&M stores?
Yeah.
Do they
Yeah.
have them?
Yeah.
Wow, who's going to those things?
You can get them in bulk everywhere. See, I always keep them on hand just to add to the decor, just a little splash pop of color in the interior. So, people always like to come over, they sit and have
That
a
is
cocktail.
definitely
Ooh,
the
he's got
gayest shit I have
chocolates.
ever heard.
It's such a cheap
That
good
is-
idea.
that is
Yeah,
the-
I do that. I do that
Holy
too.
cow.
But it's mine is M&M's.
Yeah, I do jelly beans, just like a little pop of color in the room,
Dude,
especially if there's not when you can't get fresh.
Well,
flowers.
the great thing about jelly beans is people are. I mean, I guess if they're out, you're going to pick them up. But I mean, M&Ms, I think you'd have to replace a lot more often.
So
Kelly.
this is how crazy I am.
Uh-huh.
After like Christmas season, then I separate the red and the greens because I do the red then for St. Valentine's Day,
Right.
and then I do the green for St. Patrick's Day. That is how
Yep,
crazy
So you got
my
your
ass
hands,
is.
so you got your hands all over the jelly beans. They just put them out for 2 more holidays.
That's right. I wash my hands.
Have some hand scented jelly beans.
Tastes
Now you guys, look,
Tastes like sweaty hands.
I do that though. It's what I do. I'm ridiculous.
Producer Doug said jelly beans are like church 2 times a year. It's true.
It is definitely. You know what also is a great grandma candy?
What?
Do you guys remember those strawberry ones with like the
Yes.
Oh,
the little
man.
cream fill on the inside.
Yeah.
It had the
Yes.
green cellophane
Only
over
ever
'em.
found them at my grandma's house, nowhere else.
They don't even
I don't
sell
know
them.
why.
I think your grandma made them.
I swear.
That's funny. What was your favorite? I mean, grandma candy. I mean, Werther's. I love Werther's, man.
Werther's,
butterscotch.
yeah.
The butters, that's what mine. Yeah.
Butter, oh, the
butters.
old yellow cellophane butterscotch.
Mhm.
Oh, those are good. God, when's the last time I had one of those? A yellow cellophane butterscotch.
You
been a
know,
minute.
all that time I always assumed like my grandparents had candy in their pockets because they were just anticipating visits from children.
Yeah.
And then as I got older, I realized they were fucking drunks and they needed that to cover up the smell of liquor on their breasts. I'm like, oh my God, all this time you've been covering up gin, you fucking lush.
What's wrong with you?
Pass the gin and give me one of those candies.
What's wrong with the old people you've been sitting?
He
you
went right to the dark.
I
Right to the
know,
dark.
right?
Like, I'm like, wow.
The old people you hang around are just like drunks and
like,
The
damn,
veil just
Grandma.
got lifted over his eyes. He's like, what?
man.
She's like, smell my breath. Can I drive?
See, I always like the gumdrops too. Like the little sugary little gumdrops. They're like green and red and white.
So that
Yeah.
I am not a big fan, and that's why I can't do gummies because they always want to cover it. They're always too sweet and they're covered in sugar. Like, ugh.
Yep.
I can't do them.
No. Even
Too sweet.
Once on the lips, forever on the hips.
That's right. Dude, I gained 9 pounds in my vacation.
Oh.
Can't lose.
Ooh, girl.
I
Great on
know.
you, Mrs. Latch.
Looks it does look great on you.
Challenge you to the ice bucket.
All right. What's going on, Slee, Steve?
Well, on TV tonight, the premiere of The Race for the Crown on Netflix, a docuseries about the jockeys, trainers, and owners competing for the horse racing's Triple Crown. So that's going to be on tonight. I think it'll be kind of interesting.
I was say, does that sound interesting? Someone said, "Good morning." Or did you smell? Old people smell like gin, butterscotch, and polydent. Oh, man. The trifecta.
Yeah, that sums it up right there.
Sums it up. What else, Steve?
Andrew's favorite. Now, here's some wholesome news to start our day. So 99-year-old Dick Van Dyke proof he still got it at his Vandy Camp charity event on Sunday. Now, while seated on stage, he led a sing-along performance of several songs like Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious
Aww.
and Let's Go Fly a Kite from Mary Poppins. And he also sang the theme song from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang and his classic TV series, The Dick Van Dyke Show. And yes, Dick Van Dyke Show's theme song has lyrics. Yes, it does. Is there audio?
I want to know how he got this camp off without that fish company telling him to cease and desist.
What fish company? Oh, Vandy Camp.
Vandy Camp.
So stupid.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Thought it was a fish stick collaboration with Van Dyke.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy is that didn't he say to Steve? Here you go. I got some audio for you, Steve. Here you go.
Because I wasn't afraid to speak when I went to land. Father, he might know we are the bed. And then one day I learned to say we know. There's word you've never heard, and it's now the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Even though the sound of it is something quite atrocious, if you say it loud enough, you'll always sound
I think he might be the best human being ever born.
But what they don't show you is that's the only way he communicates.
By singing?
Just singing those songs. Like that's
so
24 hours of his day. You guys just got to peek into it for 2 hours.
He is
well,
just
a little
amazing.
I was gonna say a little fun side note. He says he wants to work more so he can finally win the Oscar. He says, "I just love what I do."
How has he not won an Oscar?
Wow.
It's insane.
Because he's a comic actor.
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Mary Poppins. I mean, they should give him.
Classics.
They should give him one just for what they do those
They'll
honorary
do a
ones.
lifetime, but you don't want that. You don't want
You want
that.
the real one?
I don't want to. I don't want the fact that I've done so much fucking work that I deserve an award. I want to do good work.
Yeah.
I mean, he did good work.
I mean, he did, but
not Oscar worthy.
At the time, I don't know.
Nothing he's done has been
Mary
Oscar
Poppins.
worthy.
Mary
Not
Poppins won a bunch of
Oscar-worthy.
Oscars. I think he didn't win, maybe, but I think Mary Poppins was an
Probably,
Oscar winner.
Best musical score.
Something.
Nothing other than that.
We
Maybe
all know
costumes.
We all know they're just going to give it to him after he dies.
Received Mary Poppins received 13 nominations at the Oscar, making it one of the most nominated films in Oscar history. However, it did not win any. Did not win any Oscars.
That's a travesty.
Nominated 13 times.
What movie beat it? That's kind of what I want to know.
Right, the one we've never heard of and would probably never seen. It's
Probably.
crazy.
What?
Someone said it sounds like he has butterscotch in his pockets.
Yeah. And he sounds like they got to keep kids 50 yards away from him.
Get out. Stop. It's freaking.
I was in Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah. We saw that porn, sir.
Oh my God.
Lord.
Mess with them, man.
I also saw you starring Mary Bobbins.
Oh my God.
You knew it was coming.
I know.
You knew it was coming.
Rio Willie and RoboCop 2.
All right. What else?
Someone give him a Werther's.
Yeah, put one in his mouth.
It's the Dick Van Dyke Show.
Oh my God, did I drop that? Dick Van Dyke says you did.
Oh, Dick Van Dyke.
I'm sweating and crying right now.
All right, what else?
To see what you did.
I tuned out like minutes ago. I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Just another day in the office.
That's what she does with sex with her Croatian.
Yes,
I tuned out minutes ago.
But I've shown you my Dick Van Dyke.
Lord.
All right, what
Have
else?
mercy.
What else, Steve?
Oh my God. Let's do a little
Chitty
poke.
Chitty Bang 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 with my Dick Van Dyke.
I got a text and you. I got a text and it said, "You mean titty titty bang bang?"
Oh my God.
Oh God.
No.
Someone said sweating and crying is also something Steven does while having sex.
That's very true.
Sweating and crying
because it's so good.
Oh.
Crying because it's so good.
Oh my. That's what it is, huh? Okay.
I'm just very thankful that she's doing this.
All right. What else, Steve?
So as everyone knows, Pope Francis died yesterday of a stroke and irreversible heart failure following a long bout of double pneumonia. Now, he had fallen into a coma before he passed at the age of 88. Now, the funeral will take place sometime between Friday and Sunday. They actually said it's going to be on Saturday morning, 4:00 our time.
Oh.
Per his wishes, Francis will be buried at the Basilica of St. Mary's Major in Rome. Now, here's something you may not have known about the Pope before he was Pope. Francis was a nightclub bouncer in Buenos Aires, Argentina. Now, he also once owned a Harley, but it's not clear if he ever rode it. It was given to him by the company in 2013, and he auctioned it off the following year. Yes, Pope Francis also vowed he would baptize aliens like the outer space kind if they came here and asked for it.
I love
it. When the Lord shows us the way, when the Lord shows us the way, who are we to say, "No, Lord, it's not prudent. No, let's do it this way"? Who are we to close doors? He says, yes, a bouncer, a nightclub bouncer.
It makes a lot of sense now.
Well, he didn't become a priest until he was 32.
Really?
So he was living that life, right?
Like nightclub
he wanted to be
bouncer.
a chemist, I think, when he
Wait
was
a
in
minute.
college.
So, but was he still a virgin?
Probably not.
You don't have to be a virgin your whole life.
You just have to.
You just have to once you
have to
declare.
vow.
Yeah. You
Papal
gotta
vow,
be. You gotta
yes.
be done with it.
Oh wow.
Like you gotta had so much. You're like, all right, God.
He probably did.
I can donate the rest of my life to you because I have been swimming in this.
It's like me.
You,
It's like me with cheeseburgers. Like I could give up cheeseburgers now because I have eaten so
You
many
say that,
cheeseburgers.
but the minute they tell you can't have any more,
know.
oh my God,
You're right.
He's like, I'm craving a cheeseburger.
it's the
What,
worst.
what can you not have? What have you had to give up, K2?
Red meat, deli meat, anything processed,
What do you miss the most?
And white wine.
And white wine.
Yeah, and that was her thing.
Cheeseburgers. That's what I'm missing. Well, it's between the white wine and cheeseburgers.
Okay, you could do a turkey burger.
That's not the same.
It isn't.
It is
God
too.
bless you too for having the rage. I felt it in your
I know,
voice.
I know.
I felt it in your voice. That is not the first time somebody told you turkey burger. I know that right now. It is not the same.
Whips the plate across the room.
I know. I have a meeting at Mancy Steakhouse tomorrow night, and I don't think I'm going to stay for it, but like I'm already like, well, if I do stay, I got to tell them that I have to have the vegetarian dish
Or chicken?
I mean, it's
Not the
but
same.
This is like a pre-plated meal where everybody's getting the same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I did get a text that says, Kelly and K2, this is what we've been putting up with while you guys were gone.
Right?
I feel so bad for people.
I know.
Wow.
This shit has been on fire. You guys are lucky.
Pope is a bouncer, though. That's funny.
I love it. It
We-
makes me love him even more.
We had Father Jeff in last week from St. John the 23rd, and he said that he was a freshman in med school, and then he woke up one day and then just like, dude, I'm gonna go to the, I'm gonna give it all up for God.
He did also realize that he sucked at medicine. Let us not
Yeah,
leave
he said
that
he hated
it.
nice
That's a
little
factor.
nugget
That's a
out
factor.
where he just woke up one day and he was like, I was a star medical student and then the Lord came to me. No, I struggle with science.
Yeah. All right, what else, Steve?
Wow. So whatever else you want to say about Kanye West, the one thing you can't deny is that he knows how to keep the world talking about him. So
Yeah.
yesterday, he got us again by releasing the video for a song called Cousins, which is about the incestuous relationship he had with his male cousin when they were kids.
Bruh.
In the
Bro, you
caption,
gotta run that
Kanye
by your
explains
cousin.
Yeah.
that they found his mother's dirty magazines and used to look at them together and, quote, act out what they saw. Now, he doesn't say how old he was, but his cousin was 6. He ends it with this. He says, my name is Yee, and I performed on my cousin till I was 14. One more interesting fact. The cousin is in prison for killing a pregnant woman a few years after Kanye told him they shouldn't be looking at dirty magazines together anymore. The imagery in the video includes gun violence, a burning cross, a written homophobic slur, and a picture of a large-breasted woman with swastikas where her nipples should be.
What is he doing?
And him and Kim, when they were together, that was one of the people she was trying to get out of prison. Was that cousin?
That's right.
Really?
That's
Oh wow.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Someone save this man.
No wonder he's so screwed up.
He is so freaking screwed up.
I just don't know why nobody's helping him.
I
Just-
know.
just somebody.
It's terrible.
I just like it though, because I'll tell you what, Kardashian's like secrets are gonna start coming.
Oh.
Things
Oh,
and then
yeah.
he's gonna die.
Once he runs out of his own secrets.
Well, yeah,
no,
yeah.
he's
And then-
gonna die
and then
because
Chris
yeah.
is gonna kill him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Chris is gonna pay some
Dude,
money.
did you see the picture of Chris in People magazine? She got a new cut.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
haircut.
It's so bad.
She looks amazing. What is she?
She freaking
Is she
looks
70?
amazing.
Is she 70?
I like pray to God that I look as good as her. She looks so freaking good. I mean, she looks younger than I do.
How old
'Cause
is
she
she?
can sit and do nothing.
I know.
Exactly.
I
When
know.
you don't have to
She's got a
move your
team. She's got a
body.
team.
You got a team, yeah.
I need a team
She
then.
made a deal with the devil for sure.
I need a team for this face. Somebody help
How,
me.
how old is she though? Do we know?
Like 60 or is she 70s? I want to say late 60s, early 70s. I mean,
Why are you looking?
Jesus, she looks like her kid.
It's not like you care.
Who, me?
Yeah.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
She's way out of your age range.
Fuck you.
What are you doing? Why do you even give a shit about this old bag?
I think he's. I think
Stop
he's,
it.
I think he's starting to change his view.
Man, look at her. That's her new cut. She looks like one. She looks like one of her daughters.
She looks
at
like
it.
Betty
Ooh.
Boop.
She looks like one of her daughters.
She looks crazy as hell. I'm sorry. Like, okay, I guess the face looks nice, right? It's all tight, but underneath that dress is a Sharpay. Understand that.
no way.
I got a text that says she drinks adrenochrome.
Oh, stop.
Is that the
That's
blood
that
of kids?
Steven stuff.
Is that the blood of kids? Look
Yeah.
at Steven's shaking his head. Yep.
Yep.
Look, Steven.
Glad I'm not the only woke one here. Actually, wait,
Her
I just looked.
haircut's
It's
a lot like her
818.
daughter's.
What's that? I know she looks like. That's
It's
what I
a
said.
lot like her
She
daughter.
looks a lot like her daughter.
Because she's in competition with them.
Yeah, right.
Because every
Same
dude,
men.
every dude she brings in is also in her kid's wheelhouse.
It's so sad that both their parents are in competition with them.
Yeah.
Right? Holy cow. Like
Yeah.
your dad could fuck your boyfriend too.
Your mom
And your
dad,
mom. Like,
your sister.
Like, oh my God, there's too many traps in this house. We gotta fuck at the Red Roof Inn.
Now there's a chick there with 5 dudes.
Hey, I'll run that risk.
Chris is 69.
Of course she
Yeah,
is.
she
Been holding firm.
It's a good number.
She's been 69 for 10 years.
Oh my star.
And garters.
All right. What else, Steve?
Well, I love a little pixie cut. She's getting ready for the summer when she
Yeah.
can be easy breezy, throw a little gel in there. I
Dude,
love it. Go girl.
The
go.
wind yesterday was insane.
But
Yeah.
not
It
for
was
her hair.
ridiculous.
Not
Hasn't
for
this
her
been the
hair.
windiest spring so far? Like super windy.
Oh, by the way, Tim Williams said that Julie Andrews won Oscar for Best Actress in Mary Poppins. So he had a chance to win it.
Was it
They should
Mary-
have gave it to him. That's what someone said. I don't know. Are you arguing with Tim Williams?
No, I don't know. I'm just saying. Didn't you just say Mary Poppins did not win any Oscars?
That's what I thought I
or
read.
Did she win an Oscar for Sound of Music?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. Good question. All right, what else, Steve?
Singing Nazis always.
Doug is off his game. Like Doug usually fact checks us, and he's not doing that these days. I don't know. What else?
George Clooney's in the news, and his wife Amal have been married since 2014. Newsflash, they've never had an argument, not even once. In an interview yesterday with one of the world's greatest and most important astronauts, Gail King.
Wait. What did you say, Steve? What did you say?
I said interview yesterday with one of the world's greatest and most important astronauts, Gail King. George said, we're trying to find something to fight about. He goes on to say, I feel so extraordinarily lucky to have met this incredible woman, and I feel as if I hit the jackpot. There isn't a day that goes by where I don't think I'm the luckiest man in the world, so it's great. But some people don't argue.
Yeah, if someone put me in touch with George, I can give him some triggers if he's trying to find an argument. I seem to find all of them. So if he needs some help, I've got the jackpot of argument starters for him. So I'll reach out to him. His people.
You're so giving, Andrew.
Thank you. What else, Steve?
Okay, like her character in Twilight, Kristen Stewart tied the knot outside. The actress, 35, married her longtime partner, Dylan Meyer, in Los Angeles on Sunday, April 20th. Now, TMZ was first to break the news, noting that the couple picked up their marriage license in Los Angeles County on Tuesday. So, congratulations to Kristen Stewart.
I thought she was gay.
She is.
Oh, is that Dylan's a trans? Oh,
no, just a girl.
She kissed a girl, and her name
and
is
she liked
Dylan.
it.
Yeah.
Got a text in. They wreck every man they touch. Tell me I'm lying.
You're not.
The Kardashian?
No, yeah, I mean, look, the brother couldn't even survive.
That's true.
Like, no man.
I love them.
The dad
They're
had to
fine.
become a woman to get by.
Like he was literally like, I'm gonna chop this off.
They're like, good, we won't kill you now.
All right, what else, Steve?
Dolly Parton's in the news. Dolly Parton is well known for her fashion and makeup choices, and she just revealed something that you might not have known. Any guesses?
Dolly Parton. Her boobs aren't real.
Nope.
She doesn't wear makeup. That's just her face.
That's her face?
She only wears wigs.
Actually,
she's got dentures.
She's got dentures. Steve says she's got dentures. What is it, Steve?
Nope.
She's really too
She wears her makeup to bed, but only when sleeping in California. Why is that, you might ask? She says, I sleep in my makeup when I'm in California. With the earthquakes, I never know when I'm going to have to run out in the middle of the street, because I'm not going to be on the news and look like hell, which I do without makeup. So I leave my stuff out.
She's so worried about earthquakes.
That's hysterical.
Legitimate fear, I guess.
Good for her.
Legitimate fear.
I do believe you should look like the same thing that you look like going to sleep when you wake up. Like, it shouldn't be a shock to me when I open my eyes and I'm like, who the fuck are you?
We had sex last night. What do you mean?
Like, nuh-uh.
I get a text or a follow-up from Tim Williams. She wasn't nominated for Sound of Music.
Oh,
What?
okay.
It's a crime. That's one of the greatest movies of all time, and she was brilliant in it.
Yes.
I am aghast. It's
No
ruining,
way.
ruining my day.
Found it impossible to believe that nobody could trick a singing Nazi.
What else, Steve?
And finally, it looks like Akon, the rapper, is the next artist to cross over into the country genre.
No.
Yes.
Man.
Yes. He told TMZ, he says, I'm actually redoing my whole catalog in country. He says, I'm not even joking. He went on to say this project has been in motion for the last 5 years, but starting next month, y'all gonna hear seeing my releases. But it sounds like he found some major country stars to collaborate with, and he will play more of a guest role. So there you go. He's going country, y'all.
Why? What is the allure? Like
The money, honey.
Is it 100% money?
Yeah,
100%.
and I think that, like, if they do it well, they're making it. I mean, and there's a huge audience out there.
Yeah.
Huge
From
audience.
smack that to ride that.
Smack
that to ride that.
I can't wait to hear ghetto, like country version. That would be different.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh my God, you should do it in AI. Do it now.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
Steve, do not encourage him.
I can't put the name. It doesn't let me use real artist names.
Demetrius is out of here. He's out of.
Demetrius is out.
Addy.
All right, Steve. I love you, Steve. Thank you so much.
Bye, kids. Welcome back, K2.
Yes. That is Steve Sleeves.
From the Taylor Automotive Traffic Center, I'm K2 the Baroness on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning. Oh, traffic cams are not showing any delays in the area. Let us know if you see something. There is lots of construction out there, though, so give yourself a little bit extra time as you head out in the morning. Taylor Kia, where you pay what we pay. When you buy your new vehicle at Taylor Kia of Toledo, you get employee pricing. Let us know what you're looking for, and we'll sell it to you at our cost. This is a limited time offer. To learn more, visit us at TaylorKiaToledo.com or give us a call at 419-842-8811 to speak with a team member today.
And we're looking at the Furniture Palace forecast right now. It is 50 and sunny outside. We're going to just expect a nice sunny day. We're going to have a high that tops off at 68, followed by a low tonight at 53. Furniture Palace, where everything you see is on sale. Furniture Palace has the guaranteed lowest prices on thousands of in-stock name brand items, plus no credit needed financing. 4 convenient locations: Central Avenue, Toledo; Reynolds Road, Maumee; Woodville Road, Northwood; and Navarre Avenue, Oregon, or online at FurniturePalaceToledo.com. That's your traffic and weather. I'm Stephen B. on Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Hey-o, got to tell you, my friends over at State Line Sauce, the #1 hot sauce in all of Toledo. It doesn't matter if you like K2, you just put some State Line on your chicken or on your turkey burger. Put some of that the mustard they have on there. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love the turkey burger. You won't even miss burger. I promise. Check out State Line Sauce. They're gonna be out at Myers starting in about 2 weeks. So look for State Line at Myers and get sauced. Get soused.
And don't forget, guys, while you're online, make sure you pay a visit over to www.thestabbynurse.com. Check out Holy Grail Wellness and what they are cooking up. Right now, they got a nice special for you. 2 vitamin drips for $150 with add-ons of $20 each. Those add-ons include high doses of vitamin C, zinc, B-complex, and many more. You can check out everything that they offer on their website. Once again, www.thestabbynurse.com. Make sure you go on there and set up your consult with them. They will come to you. They'll come to your place of business. They also do private parties if that's something that you're interested in. You can call or text as well, 419-388-7760. Make sure you get on it, get that consult, and get feeling better only at Holy Grail Wellness.
We've all heard about it, the Japanese head spot, and it is currently available at Skinology. This ultimate scalp facial will dissolve your stress as they lavish your scalp. They include a scalp analysis, a detox treatment, a deep conditioning treatment, a hair mask, and a scalp massage. Spoil yourself with a rejuvenating treatment that will leave you feeling refreshed and renewed. After all, your scalp deserves some pampering too. To book your appointment, go to Skinologyfacebar.com.
Got to tell you, my friends over at Regan Insurance. Regan Insurance. If you want to get your insurance, you want to get some lower prices, you want to get better coverage, Regan Insurance is the place to go. They'll do a no obligation check of your insurance, do a little checkup for you, make sure that you're saving enough money. And if they can save you some money, switch on over to Regan Insurance. Go to REGANINS.com, ReganInts.com on the webs. Regan Insurance. Give them a call today and save money on your insurance.
Bring it. Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
Live from the Taylor Automotive Studios, Northwest Ohio's largest car dealership, Cadillac, Hyundai, Genesis, and Kia dealers, along with quality used cars from the top foreign and domestic automakers. Stop by your local dealership, test drive your new car, truck, van, or SUV today. Also brought to you by Skinology, Furniture Palace, Regan Insurance, Holy Grail Wellness, and State Line Sauce Company. Now back to Andrew Z and Demetrius in the morning.
I'm Andrew Z, Demetrius, Nicodemus, Kelly Lance, the Princess of Property from Howard Hanna Realty, K2 the Baroness, Stephen D. Hardy. All right, here it is. It's a country rap song from Smack That to Ride That. Let's see. Let's see how they did.
My boots tap the dirt, leave a cloud in the rear, trail dust kicking, moonshine's near, the sun setting low, painting skies with gold, horsepower under me, but it ain't got hooves though. Ride that trail, let the diesel hum, cracked leather seats, got this whiskey undone.
Man, tell me you wouldn't hear this on fucking K100.
It's bad though. I think it's not.
You just, if this came in and someone said it's the new Keith Morrison or whatever, you'd be like, oh my god.
Just because somebody says she doesn't like it doesn't mean that
She's being a hater. She knows she is. Steve, I'll take Stevie. Steve was like, that's a pretty good song. You know it was. You're being a hater too because you're a real musician.
It gave me no Akon vibes.
Oh no, I know they missed that mark. I mean, you can't use proper names. Like I can't put in the style of Akon. I can't put in Madonna. Once they flagged the names, so I tried to do smack that to.
I guess AI can't do everything, huh?
I think it can, but just for legal reasons, it can't.
Yeah.
I
what
think
happens
it probably
if,
could.
like an artist sues AI? Like, how would you go about doing that?
Yeah,
Does AI have money? You can just sue them for taking your stuff,
right? I don't know.
Probably more than I do.
Yeah. If not, they can just get it.
All right, it's time for an inbox issue. K2, you got an inbox issue over there?
Do I?
I don't.
Oh my god.
Welcome back.
Like you've never left.
K2 inbox issue. A K2.
No,
you don't.
I do not have
I
one.
did not send it to you. Oh, all right. Well, I have it here for you.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. Hey guys, after listening to you guys for so long, I almost feel obligated to begin with. I love your show and listen whenever I can. Haha. Anyway,
That's not funny.
and this is the more serious part. I need some real talk before I either ruin my relationship or end up resenting my girlfriend. I'm 33 and I've been dating my girlfriend for almost a year. Things are good. She's kind, driven. I like thinking about a future with her. But recently we hit a major wall, and her name is Claire. Claire is my coworker. We've worked closely together for about 3 years, long before I met my girlfriend. We're on the same team. We have to travel together sometimes, and yeah, we joke around a lot. She's kind of my work wife, LOL. But it's never been anything more than that. No flirting, no late night texting. Outside of actual work emergencies, no secrets. She's in a relationship too, but my girlfriend hates it. At first, she just rolled her eyes whenever I mentioned Claire's name. Then she started making comments like, you smile when you talk about her more than you do with me. Now she straight up calls Claire my emotional side chick. She has been cheated on before, I think twice, so I get that she's sensitive. I've tried reassuring her, even inviting her to meet Claire. She refused. I stopped going to happy hours as frequently with Claire and the team to show I'm serious. But now she wants me to request a transfer to a different department just to create space. I feel stuck. I have done nothing wrong, but Mia's making me feel like I have. Am I being insensitive, or is she asking too much? I love her, but I also need my career on track, and truthfully, I don't think I should be forced to cut off someone who's done nothing wrong. What do you guys think?
Why can't he pull back a little bit at least?
He has.
He says he has. He doesn't go to the social events. The problem is, if you don't go to the social events,
those
you
are
almost
important.
you almost get that. They're almost more important than actual work events because you're trying to bond with supervisors and things like that. So I don't know. I did get a text in 419-345-3375. Her insecurity is ruining a good thing. It's over, bruh. It's over. That's from a listener. What do you think, Demetrius?
Oh my god.
What does oh my god be?
Okay. So I'm going to argue this on two sides.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
All right. I wasn't expecting that.
And this is going to be logically
plot twist.
Logically my soul and my heart screams. If you're not doing anything, it shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
And her insecurities that she brings into this relationship from past relationships should not be your burden to carry. Logically, that's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
However, the heart does what the heart does, right? And if you've made concessions, you have shown her that you are willing to take these steps. If you love her and you want her to be okay, you got to ask for the transfer.
Wow.
And it's crazy, but
Is this the new?
But
Is this the new healthy relationship grown up, Demetrius?
If this is something that is important to you, and you have said that the relationship that you have with this woman is strictly professional, then you have to ask for that transfer.
Wow.
I'm very proud of you.
Man.
So I disagree. I disagree because what I disagree. Listen, what's next after Claire? I mean, it's going to be something. If you're doing nothing, and this is what she says to you, and you've already tried to come to a mutual understanding with her. What happens when it's not Claire? What happens when it's somebody else? I mean, this is going to be an ongoing problem in your relationship, because when someone feels that deeply, you can't change that behavior. It's like, listen, you can't go into a relationship thinking you can change them. You can make them feel more secure. That just doesn't happen, honestly. I mean, and maybe in a rare situation, but most of the time it's going to be something else. Claire is just the hot button now. In a year, it could be something else.
Wow. Someone said Kelly, or someone said exactly. Telly is saying this ?
But,
this is
okay.
We're in a bizarro world right now, Demetrius. You're telling
I want to push back on that argument a little bit, Kelly. And that is as in to say, we cannot look at a situation that we're in at this moment and then judge it on an anticipated situation in the future. I can't say to you, if I give you this now, then Lord knows what you're going to ask for in the future. All I can really do is look at you and say, this is the thing that you need in this moment, right? You've told me that this is what you need. So it's my responsibility as somebody who loves and cares for you to try to provide that for you. It's not my job to wonder whether or not 6 or 7 months down the road, you're going to have another need that may be precipitated because of this need that I have met for you. I have to take care of this need. And my job as somebody who is like with you is then to take care of every need that arises thereafter.
Man,
I don't know. I mean, I call it a relationship plan. It's just like a business plan. You got to look 5 years out. And if you're going to be in the same situation over and over again, you're wasting 5 good years of your life. Life's too short to have to prove to somebody that you're in love with them, that you're faithful to them, that they can trust you. It's just too short.
Well, maybe it's not a question of, maybe it's the perspective. Maybe we shouldn't look at it as me proving something, but me providing something. I'm not proving to you that I love you.
Well, he's already providing something, and she's not picking it up. He's dropping it. She ain't picking it up.
This well's not supposed to have a bottom.
Ooh. Demetrius, what is this? Is this Megan Mick quitting thing hitting you? What's going on?
Where's your bro card?
Don't get it twisted. I can go back to a wet t-shirt joke in a heartbeat.
Someone said, "Yep, say it, Kelly. If you don't peep game, you reap game."
Right on, bro.
That is fucking 840.
This is crazy, you guys. All right, so, man, this is a tough one. This is really. What do you think, Steven?
Were
you paying attention, or were you sitting there even a Werther's?
Him when
do you
he
mean?
says that he hasn't flirted with her at all. Like, you consider her your work wife, and you're trying to convince me that you haven't said anything
And
flirtatious at all.
the way he added that LOL after it, it
Oh my
was kind of
God.
like.
I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm just
You guys,
saying
like-
there's
You
some
might-
truths not being fully spoken
Exactly.
here. And in order to fix this situation, I think D is right. And just in this situation,
What?
this seems like a monster that he created inadvertently, you know?
And he needs to maybe separate it before it
Make it
does go
right.
further.
Make it right.
Well, I'll tell you, as somebody who did the exact opposite of what I suggested in this little segment, as somebody whose ex-wife was super like anybody, and I would tell her, "You're crazy." That's what I would go. That's crazy. You're crazy. That the way you feel is crazy.
Yeah.
That's what I told you. Feel crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it didn't address her feeling.
Yeah.
It told me, I told her that her feeling was stupid.
Yeah.
And
But
that
do
it had no place.
Right.
Can I ask you a question, D? If you treated it differently, do you honestly think that the next person that came around, her actions would change? Probably not.
Coming that's a good, that's not a fair question. It's a good question because like now I have
tools,
all the information, right? Like I've been to the end of this relationship. If I were to go, all right, to say that, then maybe to say that had acknowledged her concerns and made the changes instead of just saying that it was dumb and she shouldn't have felt like that, we maybe would have not had all the other situations after that. It may, and I can't say that that's a truth, but I can say it is a possibility that had I acknowledged her in the beginning and how she felt and validated that, I might not have been on the road that I put myself on in the end.
I think that if he were to do that and fix this situation, logically, right, that would show her that he is all about her.
Yeah, in a perfect world, but
Right.
it does not
So
happen. This life is not perfect.
Well, I think it just comes down to the type of person that she is. So if she sees him doing that, logically, she should feel secure in that relationship that he is choosing her. So there should never be another one of these Claires.
So I think what we're seeing here, to me, and you tell me if I'm wrong, I think we're seeing what legally you should have to do, and I'm talking legal like in parentheses, but like marriage or relationship legally, you haven't done anything, so you shouldn't have to move.
Yeah.
But if you really care about the person, you want to, and it's an issue for her, well, then you move, and you really are showing that, man, I am all about you. I am 100% for you. But I don't think it's his obligation to do it. But I think
But I'm just saying, bro, if you're smart,
Yeah.
you do it, and then a
If you
week
care
down
about
the
her.
road, you ask for butt stuff.
There he is.
He ain't
That's all.
There he is.
I'm just saying, if you move to a different department, she should have to move to a different department. You know what I'm saying?
That will end the argument, actually. Like, I'll do this, but I want butt stuff next week. She's like, actually,
Yeah, how about you stay where you're at? I love Claire.
Yeah.
Claire really isn't
hour.
as bad
My
as I
guess.
thought she was. Does she do butt stuff? She can take up that part of my job.
someone said D is making great points. I just agree with Kelly more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're both solid arguments.
Yeah, I think he's made some good points too. However, it just isn't life. It's just not
Yeah.
reality.
Yeah.
K2, you had anything to add?
No, I think everybody's making good points.
Yeah.
And I do feel like he left something out. I
Really?
don't think he's.
Oh, it's
saying-
funny.
I've worked with women a lot closely over the years, and I was
But
never
they
like,
took
"This is
money
my
in
work
their
wife."
coochies.
I'm not talking about the strip club. I'm talking about the professional
Those women
places.
don't fucking
I didn't
count.
spend my entire
Get
life
this
in the
shit
strip
outta
club.
here.
I did not spend my entire life in the strip club.
Get the
Yeah,
fuck up.
But in fairness, I don't think you had a lot of female interaction. your
I
whole
did
life.
actually.
Did you?
Yes, I'm used to talking to hot women all the time.
Oh,
That's
all
why I
right.
started working at the strip club. I
Then
want
go
to make
ahead.
money from it.
Then go ahead.
I thought you were
was
going to
doing
say
it
that's why you started working here with me and K2.
Oh yeah, I was one of them. It was because of Andrew's face.
Go ahead, Steven, right?
Where was I going ahead to? didn't even know. Oh, well, I got interrupted, but I was just saying that. I mean, I've worked closely with females for multiple years, and I was never like, "This is my work wife." You know what I'm saying? Like,
I've heard that term all the time.
it's super common.
Yeah, but the ones that you see that with, they're flirting. They make sexual jokes all the time.
No,
they
that's
touch
not
people.
true.
Oh,
That's not
okay.
true.
Well, I guess I'm seeing differently then.
How many people have you met that have work wives?
Multiple. Throughout
What I'm
And,
asking you.
and they're all they all have kind of
I mean-
inappropriate, like
I
coming
wouldn't
up,
say
coming up
inappropriate,
to the
but they're
line.
I've seen
okay
it
with
both
bending the
ways.
line
Yeah,
of
I've seen it both ways.
flirtations and stuff.
I've
you
seen it
know?
both ways.
Yeah.
So I've seen actually women call women their work wives, like if they're
I've
like
seen it all. Yeah.
if the two, and they're not doing
And then their
stuff.
husbands are like, say it slower.
Yeah.
And
We should
asking
actually
you-
bring her over and hang out with her.
How about
Can
you
we
make
do
her a
happy
home
hour?
wife?
Yeah, let's do a happy hour.
So I got a follow up text in. Hold on. Sorry. It's just all right. So it says I wasn't planning on writing in, but I heard the segment this morning, and yep, I'm the coworker.
No way.
Snap.
Claire?
How does Claire know? Okay, this is the thing. How does Claire know all of this?
She says, "Hi, I'm Claire. I'm the Claire."
Wow.
Well, he did say the Mia. He used the wife's name.
Imagine
Oh.
sipping your. Imagine this. I did. I actually slipped in at the last one. I wasn't gonna use her name.
I was like, oh shit.
I did.
Like, there is no way these two don't put it together.
She put Mia in. She put Mia in 3 times, and I skipped the first 2, and then I think she
last
put in
one.
4 times. He put it in 4 times.
Oh,
and I skipped
congratulations.
the last one.
25%. That's not bad. It was 75% success rate.
Why would this guy use real names?
Because he is dumb. We are men. Do
Jesus.
you understand? That is how not sneaky we are.
He is going
My
to wake up to some text
God.
messages this morning.
Oh my God, he's getting beat on right now.
So she said, she said, imagine sipping your coffee and suddenly hearing yourself get name checked and called someone's emotional side chick on the radio before 9 a.m. Yikes. Let me clear a few things up. Okay? Question mark.
Oh my God.
Work's gonna
I
be
just
fun
want to
today.
make it clear, Claire, we're not the ones who did this.
Clear,
so.
Claire. I had no idea his girlfriend, Mia, had such a problem with me. I mean, I always suspected she wasn't my biggest fan. She never came to company parties, major side eyes when I liked their photos. But this level of drama, did not see this coming for a Tuesday. For the record, your guy is telling the truth. We've never crossed a line. We've never even come close to crossing a line. He's just one of those rare coworkers you actually like being around. We finish each other's thoughts during brainstorms. We send each other memes when the day sucks. And yes, we've had a drink or two after a long week. That's it. No secret hotel keys, no hidden feelings.
But the thing, and I get what she's saying. He hasn't done anything wrong, but it's that emotional connection that can disrupt a relationship.
But see, here's the thing, right? You can have emotional connections to multiple people, right? You can have an emotional connection to siblings. You have an emotional connection to friends. It is crazy to me to sit there and say that once you are in a relationship, that the only emotional connection that you should have is with this person. How else are you supposed to navigate the world if you do not connect to people who are around you?
No, I get it, but I mean, look at me. Like, my best friends are male. I mean, my best friend's a guy, and that's who I spend most of my time with. And so, like, I get having.
Wait, and your man is like, I mean, from the old country.
Oh yeah, is
he okay with it?
Yeah, he's friends with them too. He's completely fine with me hanging out with them alone and whatever,
because it's healthy.
Because it's
your
healthy.
relationship.
So
is
it just
healthy.
depends on how this guy is representing things at home.
But it doesn't
of how
seem
that
like
relationship
he's representing
is.
anything at home. It seems like this is the stuff that she's observing.
But there's something she's observing she's not comfortable with.
She's got more stuff here. She says, honestly, if your boyfriend can't have a friendship like that without it blowing up his relationship, that's kind of sad. No? Question mark. That said, if Mia really feels threatened, maybe it's not about me? Question mark. Maybe she senses something between us that he hasn't admitted yet. I've always thought we had a
classic woman thing. Put it on the man, Claire.
No,
Cool.
I agree with her.
Yeah, she's right though.
I've always thought we had a strong connection, but I respected the line. Still, you can only push someone away so many times before they start wondering why they're being treated like a problem for just existing. Anyway, just thought I'd chime in. I didn't ask to be the villain here, but I'm gonna wear the title. I might as well just show up.
Claire, I want this to turn into our own TikTok group chat, and
Can we call Claire?
I think what you should guys maybe go have a drink and just like rest your hand on his thigh, just like slightly, little fingertips.
Don't do that.
Let's just start testing the
Don't.
boundaries.
No.
Let's really have some fun with this.
No,
I like Toxic K too.
I'm not a fan. This is not something. Look,
Not a
man,
fan.
I'm not because this is the thing, right? You do that, and let's. Most men are dumb.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Most men are dumb, and I will say this: and if a man finds himself in a relationship that he's struggling in, and then all of a sudden he sees a window crack, and he knows his relationship house is on fire. The first thing he's going to do is try to jump out that window instead of trying to put the fire out. So don't make him think that he's got an option. Like a lot of people here today go through relationships and they work relationships because they have an option.
Yeah.
They work this relationship until they feel like the effort isn't necessary anymore. And then they go to plan B.
See, for me, I just think that I almost get the vibe that Claire likes the.
She does. She absolutely does.
Do you think?
She absolutely. She just said it. She was like, she goes.
I'll wear the title.
He doesn't want to admit it. I've always felt that there is something there.
Yeah.
He may not acknowledge it.
Yeah.
And then,
I think they're both
and
not
and the
acknowledging
nice little
it.
warning that she shot to Mia: keep on fucking around and pushing him away,
Right.
and see where he goes.
Woo!
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, there's
was-
more there,
there
whether
was-
she wants to admit it
Dude,
or not.
there's so much passive aggressive in
Mia
that.
may have a reason to feel a certain way.
She might. I get having insecure thoughts, but I mean,
I got a text in 419-345-3375. Not the truth. Now the truth is coming out. She just admitted they're having drinks after work. This is not going to end well. The girlfriend might not even know about this
Yeah,
part.
she does because
she does.
They do because the guy actually mentioned it.
Yeah,
we go to happy hour.
That's
after
why
But
he
work
stopped.
she said more
occasionally.
work, but he said more, but happy or more. I think he said work stuff. I don't know.
No,
He said they are dating FFs, not married. Perhaps a deal breaker? Question mark. What are FFs?
Yeah, what is
friends?
that? I don't think so.
I don't think
They
so
are
either.
dating
Forever friends? I
don't know.
I really don't know.
That's corny.
How'd they word it
So
again?
is
What'd they
fuck
say?
friends.
They are
That's
dating.
horny.
They are dating FFs.
For
Not-
fuck's sake.
Not married. Oh yeah, not married.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're dating for fuck's sake. Not married. Who
Just say it
cares?
next time.
Yeah, Jesus.
Yeah,
Come on,
it's hard
now.
to read this on the fly.
But
We don't
there's-
have interns.
There's certain phrases we cannot just break down to two letters.
No.
Like they demand all of it be said.
Yeah.
For fuck's sake is one of those.
Yeah, dude.
Don't FF me.
I can't just be like, hey, man, for FF.
Yeah.
Jeez.
What the Fantastic Four?
Right.
Is that what it is? You waiting for the thing to pop up?
This was the best inbox issue ever.
It was.
It was.
Yeah.
So I think you got to if he cares about the relationship, if he wants to keep it going, then he needs to move out. I mean, backing down on a fight.
I want to ask Claire though, like, say they do end up breaking up, then what's going to happen
Oh,
between?
we all know.
Yeah,
We all know.
we do.
We all know.
Yeah, and that's why the
Claire's
girlfriend
got her-
feels how
That's
she
why the
feels.
girlfriend is.
She's got her comfort phrase ready.
What
I
is
just
it?
want to know how work's going to be today for them.
I know she doesn't. She actually said, "Work will be interesting today."
Yeah, they're gonna do it. It.
All right. So what do you think, Demetrius? You say he's got to move. He's got to transfer.
Like,
Well, especially now.
Yeah, you said it before she even got back.
This guy's gonna send you hate mail now, Andrew.
Jesus. Steven?
I think if he really loves his girlfriend like he says he does, and especially now, yeah, you should probably get out of there. I don't think it's anything towards Claire,
Yeah.
but I don't care what either of them say. There's definitely some stuff in there that maybe neither of them have acknowledged, but it's
Claire's
there.
waiting for a crack.
Yeah.
Understand that. Then there's nothing worse than a patient woman. There is nothing
They have
like
time.
men Men, we are impetuous, we are reactionary.
Uh-huh.
Women plan and are patient.
Yeah.
And there is nothing scarier.
Yep.
How do you
just sitting
think
back
ugly
watching the
women
girlfriend sink this boat?
Yeah. How do you think ugly women end up with hot ass dudes? You know, because they're patient. They're fucking. They plot and they're patient. They wait for enough hot girls to break his heart, and then the next thing you know, they slide in with a tuna fucking casserole.
that's what I
and
do
you
with
got a
ladies.
fucking king size bed with a 2/3 of it being taken up by this big bitch.
That's
how I do it.
That's the way Colleen did me, man. She wouldn't leave me alone. She was going on bike rides with me. I'm
Same.
like, I'm going on a bike ride. I'm gonna go. I'm like,
And you were like, bitch, I'm pedaling away. Like, you're making my escape seem like a trip.
I let every hot girl know, like, hey, if he hurts you, there's always a spot open in my bed.
Said the CIA ain't got shit on a woman with a plan.
That's true. That's true.
They should not be allowed to operate domestically.
No,
I know.
Like,
they're
like,
terrorists.
The CIA
They're relationship
and women
terrorists.
should only be allowed to operate in foreign countries.
Oh my god.
All right, K2. So what are you? So I think I'm with them. He's got to transfer.
Oh, he's
if
gonna
he
definitely
cares
do
about the
something.
relationship,
Yep.
he has to.
Yep.
Right? He's
For
got to
sure.
go. All right, everyone's in agreement on this. You got
Can I
to
tell you what I think's going to happen?
Yes.
I think what's going to happen is nothing's going to happen, and the tension's going to continue to boil up, and they're going to end up breaking up, and Claire and him are going to have a nice drunk night.
That's what you think, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I think they're gonna have a nice drunk night, and then Mia and him are gonna break up.
Ooh. Oh, you think
Because now the gauntlet.
Either way, both are gonna happen.
She's thrown
Yeah.
the gauntlet down.
Yeah.
and this chick does not. What she did was she blinked first.
Yeah.
Like Claire didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Claire,
know.
Claire thought everything was cool, but now she knows
Yeah.
that this girl thinks she's a threat, and now I got you.
Now she's going to operate like she's a
Now
threat.
I got you.
Yeah.
bitch.
I can't believe she messaged in.
Here's the best part. This is all real, you guys. This ain't no mojo
No.
in the morning fake
No.
shit.
Yeah.
This
Second
was
date update.
all real. And God, please, Claire, let us know how work went today. We want to hear from
Yes.
you tomorrow.
You be the
You
next
know what?
inbox issue.
This morning, Claire thought she was gonna go to work and just work.
I know.
Today-
She's probably looking
after
forward to
this,
seeing
She
him.
was like this. I'm fucking him.
Oh my
Oh.
god.
She was like, it's over today.
Me,
Oh
me,
my
me,
God.
and you push.
Mia,
you
have
push.
hit. Yep. Uh-huh. Guess
Poor
what?
Mia.
I'm attacking infrastructure.
Let us
you
know how it
prick.
is too, Claire.
Don't worry, Mia. I'm single.
I've got 419-345-3375. Someone said Mia is threatening to quit while dude has Claire in his human resources department.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's
a good way of putting it.
It's crazy. All right. That's it. We're done. That's the inbox issue for today.
I do wish Claire luck.
Whatever
Whatever
what does that
happens.
mean?
I'm
She
excited to
doesn't
watch
love.
this unravel.
This is
You guys are so horrible. You guys are horrible human beings.
She is literally a fisherman in a stocked pond.
Yeah.
She needs no luck.
She's what's
She
that?
can go out and get that fish whenever she wants.
true.
I know.
And now,
Dude, knowing that, I mean, that's
She's got the nuts now.
yeah. Knowing that you walk with a different swagger too. Knowing that, like you conduct yourself differently.
Yeah. Dude, he's gonna show up to work and he's gonna set his hand on her desk and she's just gonna caress the top of his hand with her middle
Stop.
finger, just go, hey, how you doing? And then he's gonna be like, holy shit, I haven't been touched like this in so
Yeah.
long. And then the
Mia
next
never
thing
touches
you know,
me like this.
Yeah, she'll caress something on the back of his neck,
Oh boy.
and then she's gonna go, you know what, I really like that idea. And then he's gonna go, you know what, it's been 6 months since somebody said they liked anything that came out of my mouth.
Now we're fortune tellers here. I
And
didn't know Janet was here today.
I know how this shit goes.
Yeah. Yeah. I've seen this stuff in the club too. It's
in the club,
in the club.
they all doing it.
Matter of time, Claire.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
In matter of time.
Mia, start getting ready.
I know. Pack your bags.
Luckily, they're not married. So
Plus, for Mia, like, I don't know, man. If your man's making you feel that way, go find somebody who ain't gonna make you feel that way. You know?
See, that's the thing, right? Stop with that.
What?
Like,
What?
we need more confidence. I cannot make you feel something.
Yes.
I cannot.
Right.
I have the ability to do things for me.
Right.
I have the ability to act in this world.
Mhm.
It is your reaction.
Right.
You are the one who creates that feeling. You are
I
the
agree.
one who has the ability to control. I cannot put hate in your heart. I cannot put love in your heart.
Yeah.
I can only act the way I choose. How you respond to that is your choice.
Yeah.
I don't make feelings.
Maybe that's a lesson that she still needs to learn then.
Patty said, "Oh shit, I haven't been touched that day like this in years." Get some text message 419-345-3375. One said, "Welcome back, K2." The other one said, "Great show and inbox issue." And that is it. Are you here all week, K2?
No.
Oh, it's just today?
Yeah, I head to Cleveland Clinic tomorrow for a second opinion.
Okay.
So
Shouldn't they have done that before they started this treatment?
no, we needed to start treatment right away.
Oh.
Yeah.
But by the way, back in the day, someone said back in the day, the radio station when you guys were on would be secretly sending Steven out to the workplace to film the drama go down.
Right. What are you doing today, Steven?
Right?
Whatever you need me to do.
All right, we're out of here. Thank you guys so much for hanging. We do appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Stay tuned for Pirate Radio on the air. Bye-bye.